Hello, everybody. Welcome to Over a Couple of Drinks. Woo! We're back.
Yay.
A dinosaur story.
Yeah.
Ah.
Told me to shut up.
Yay. What?
What?
What's going on here? I don't know. Who's driving this boat? Welcome to the show. My name is Bill Heading. This is the show where we get drunk and talk about nerd things. With me, as always, to my, well, your guys' right, my left, he's mystic like a unicorn, Chris Birch.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
And I fucked up the windows, but we're going to go with it. Because below Chris Birch, he's the love child of Rick Astley and David Caruso. That's LB.
I don't even know how to respond to that, but
It's true.
okay.
And our special guest tonight, I guess you call him special. It's one way to describe him. It's a classic math problem, kids. Add Chris Wilde and Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis. And subtract funny, you have Zach Allen, just like this joke.
Yeah, good job. You didn't fuck that up at all.
It's the rum. The rum is affecting my lips.
And everything else.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Shut up. Nobody likes you. Go away.
I know. I'm new.
So, what is everybody drinking tonight?
I'll go
You guys
first.
oh,
Fuck
boo.
you. Fuck you. I've got Shorts Brew Beller Brown. Pay me money.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying it for the first time. It's not bad.
No, it's not.
And
Go, Birch.
Birch, what are you
I've
drinking?
got whatever's in the fridge of this house that I'm at when we go on break. I didn't actually break into someone's house to do this podcast.
No, he totally broke into some guy's house to do this podcast.
So
That would be pretty
if I-
baller.
if I leave all of a sudden, it's because dude came back.
Zach, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a lovely concoction of 7-Up and Silver Captain Morgan.
I am drinking a red can cola, as we're not allowed to say their name because our lawyers told us we can't use brand names anymore, and Captain Barbosa rum. That's $8 rum, and it's heavenly.
So we can use Captain Barbosa, but we can't use Coke.
What's Barbosa gonna do? Is Jeffrey Rush gonna call me up and say you can't use that name? No, fuck off. But hey, happy Force Friday, everybody.
Yeah.
Yoda's in the background.
That's a thing, apparently.
Yeah, that all of a
There's a
sudden
Yoda glass.
was a thing. It was just like
There was
"You
May
guys,
the
it's
4th.
Force Friday
No.
once again, and I was like, once again, this is
Is
This
new
is the first time. It's a hashtag for the first time ever.
hashtag. Whatever.
Wilson.
Birch, break us down what we have on tap tonight, because LB is so fucking bent on us calling this by the bar terms.
okay.
Brandon.
So we're going through movies that are more concerned, specifically the comic book movies, which are huge now. And movies that are more concerned with setting up universes than being a good movie. Worst comic book movie, John Cena. I can't wait. Boba Fett and why he's cool. The trilogy graph.
Trilogy.
Typo.
Trilogy.
You didn't fuck up universes, but you fucked up trilogy. I don't know what's wrong with you.
This
That-
awesome graph, and that's it.
That's it? All right. Now, this is the first time we've done this podcast where LB actually did something. So, is that finite? Are we still doing popcorn topic pick?
Oh, like we
No, I always hated that.
Okay, you always hated that? Okay, so,
Oh, I guess we're just going down the list. Cool.
Birch, this was your topic. Movies setting up their own universes instead of doing other shit. What did you want to talk about?
Well, this was actually suggested to me by a friend, Mr. Connor Hall, who eventually will be on this show. But I didn't see Fantastic Four, the new one.
You lucky dog.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I hear. One day I'm gonna download it and binge drink to it, but not today. And he said and from all the reviews I read, one of the biggest complaints was that the movie was too concerned with trying to set up a larger universe, like within the Fox continuities. They wanted to do a crossover with X-Men They already had a sequel planned for Fantastic Four, which I believe has been canceled now because nobody wants it. But,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've noticed, I mean, it's been a thing for a while now, especially the last couple of years. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was much more concerned with setting up the Sinister Six movie and other things from that than being a good movie. What's another one? I thought, in many ways, well, kind of. Age of Ultron, in some ways, bothered me because you could tell it was setting up Civil War as much as it could. And I mean, movies, at the core of a movie, it's supposed to tell a story, not. And while obviously there are exciting things like I love in Age of Ultron, I love the little things from Asgard that were setting up like Thor Ragnarok because it didn't dominate the movie. But when the movie's more concerned with creating this thing that'll be this huge movie universe like Marvel did, then it's all of a sudden not telling me a story that's like not contained. You know what I mean? Like it's just becoming a much bigger problem lately.
Yeah, but it isn't really that new. I mean, there's been countless movies trying to set up for sequels before. Fuck, the Super Mario Bros. Movie had a tag ending where it was like, watch it in the sequel!
That's true. But tag endings are a bit different. Like, tag endings are almost just like, they slap it on at the end to be like, hey, we want to do a sequel. But, like, Amazing Spider-Man 2 might as well have just been a gigantic trailer for the Sinister Six.
Nah, we're not going to get it.
I didn't even see it.
You were lucky.
Yeah, I usually pan things. I listen to a couple different people, and then I just move on.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was a real mess.
So I guess we'll bring it down to the lower folks on the screen because both Zach and LB are on the bottom.
Am I up top? Cool.
Yeah, you're always up top.
I can't tell.
Oh, I love to be on the bottom. Anyway,
Yeah, baby.
So.
Oh, baby. We got to put now a triple X score on this fucking podcast. I guess, what do you guys think? Did Marvel opening up the can of worms of the shared universe kind of bring a new plague into the movie-verse? Hollywood-verse?
I don't know, just for theirs. Really. It's not... I mean, you're not... I tried to watch Dumb and Dumber 2. Please. Yeah, I wasted 20... I want 20 minutes of my life back after that. But, I mean, things like that aren't really going to set up a universe.
Yeah.
So for their own situations, I mean, they're eventually going to leave anyway. So I really have no qualms with it. I just am like, all right, well, this movie was good. This one's better. And we'll see where everyone else falls. I don't know. That's about it. It's no Judge Dredd. You know what I mean? Just terrible.
Mama's not the law.
See?
I am the law.
It's true.
Listen, I love Judge Dredd, the Stallone film, because of Mondesante. But Dredd is a better film.
It is.
Owie?
So violent.
Shut up, it's Dredd.
I think I disagree with what Birch was saying. I mean, you look at some of Marvel's older movies, they drop hints here and there about things that are tied to other movies, you know, the list of names in Winter Soldier, for example. You see, like, Stephen Strange's name in there. Honestly, I can't talk too much about this because I haven't seen Fantastic Four, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and those are the biggest culprits of spending more time setting up other films.
Okay, what about Man of
So I
Steel?
can't even use those as examples. What
about Man of Steel? They do.
I don't think Man of Steel did.
No.
They do one mediocre Superman film. Mediocre as in the sense that people love it or people hate it. And then they jump into this straight universe building with Batman versus Superman.
That's fair, but the Man of Steel movie itself, while bad, didn't do much to set up a universe.
The most
you can just see the chinks in the armor of Birch just kind of going, ugh!
I know. I was like, okay. I'm like in the minority, but I like that movie. Anyway, no, I thought that there was like the only real like setup stuff they did were things that half the audience didn't see. Like there was one thing that was like I think a Wayne Tower like satellite.
There's Wayne
Enterprise's satellite.
Industries.
I
forget what they call it in this.
No, it's Stark Industries, Wayne Enterprise.
Yeah,
I think is. Like
No,
there was a
his
satellite.
Enterprises in the old movies. I think now it's
Oh, fuck it. Screw you, Zack Snyder.
Hey, excuse me, with your 2 carpal tunnel wrists, you just be quiet.
Batman gauntlets.
Sure.
Oh, you know, and there's something else about in the Batman vs Superman trailer. It shows that Zack Snyder is actually going back and saying that there was setup in Man of Steel because this building that got blown up was actually a Wayne Enterprises
With his
thing.
family in it.
This or something. Who knows?
Batman has a family?
Well,
Yeah, they're gonna have like a. We've seen in the trailer already where he's in that metropolis place city.
yeah.
and-
Turns out he was there the whole time.
Yeah, he was there the whole time.
He was doing something. I don't know what he was doing there.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of agree with what Zach said. If they want to focus on building a universe and your movie suffers from it, fuck it. It's a bad movie. I don't care. You know?
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
yeah.
That's how I feel. Fuck it. It's a bad movie. Deal with it. But I do hate when mediocre films try to set up for a sequel instead of putting up the effort. Like I heard that Hitman Agent 47 did that, and I'm like, dude, I love the Hitman films, and that first Hitman movie sucked major balls. Fuck you, Timothy All-Fantastic. And this one didn't look any better. Don't even try to set up a sequel. Stop.
No.
Just make a good film.
Like don't. And
Who
then I'm
made that?
seeing like a lot more lately. Movies are getting sequels like with release dates before the first movie even comes out.
Yeah.
Like you're being real presumptuous now.
Well,
Like
it's
Yeah.
it's weird to say it now because of how well the series did, but I remember when Mass Effect 1 was released, BioWare said they were going to do 3 Mass Effect games. And I was like, motherfucker, I haven't even played your game. I don't even know if it's good. And then it was. And then 2 was great, and I liked 3, and, you know, it was a good trilogy. But, you know, they took a real big gamble there. Because a really big game, like a really good game, could sell poorly and get lost. Grim Fandango, Beyond Good and Evil, Psychonauts. What else was there?
Is it a Lego game? That's all I play.
Why the fuck do we have you on this podcast? I'm gonna drink a little more.
To make fun of you guys. Except for Mr. Birch here. You seem like a nice fellow.
cool.
You've never met him because Birch didn't go to Obi's wedding.
It's okay.
Oh, that's
I think
yeah.
I've probably met him along the way in college.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do 3 weeks ago.
That's what I forgot to do. Shit.
Shit, I didn't go.
That was it. That was in my planner and everything on my little calendar.
It's alright. They didn't send thank you notes. So
Not yet.
It's all right. I didn't give him a gift.
We got to do the bridal party. We got to do the bridal party gifts first.
I didn't give him a gift because you know what?
Or
I
thank
married
you.
them. I did a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your
You
job.
did, you did give them a gift, Bill. You gave
You
them a
did
gift
well.
of being
Marriage.
fucking married. Like,
yeah.
By the way, you're welcome.
I hope you get it.
But you should have said right at the end.
I should have. So movies setting up universes kind of fizzled out. Do we just not give a fuck if it's a bad film? It's a bad film, or do you wish people
I mean,
would try?
yes, I don't really, I try not to give a shit about it, but like at the same time, I don't want a lot of bad movies. I guess is the end of the day,
Yeah.
and especially when like you got Steven Spielberg, who's like predicting that the comic book movie trend is going to die out really soon.
I don't think it'll die
It
out
is.
real soon, but it's gonna die out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just going to get
Has
sick of
to.
it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's a cycle.
yeah. It's when he compared it to the westerns, it was like the best comparison you could possibly think of because you know how long were westerns along? 30 years easily, more
Yeah.
without breaking a sweat. So I mean, what are we coming up on now for comic book movies?
About 10 almost. Like when it's been
Like-
really strong, it's about 10.
About
Well,
15.
I guess
15?
So we got 15
we're
more
starting
years.
with like if
Turn
we're
of the
starting with
century.
X-Men, then yeah. If
Yeah.
X-Men
Yeah.
like started off, so that was like 2000.
We got 15 more years. No big deal.
And they already have plans all the way up through that. So
Speaking about comic book movies,
here we go. I
That's-
didn't know about the topic, so what?
this
tell
this
us.
is the worst comic book movie. I saw Fan-Fortastic. I have to call it that, as not to get confused with the masterpiece starring Jessica Alba and Chris Evans, because it is a
Still looks better.
masterpiece compared to this piece of shit.
Which is why Fox put this movie out. They're like, guys, remember how good Fantastic Four is?
And every time I watch that movie, I go, man, you remember how good that bootleg 1994 released one was? Where they took a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costume and put rocks on it to make the thing? 'Cause that's what it fucking looks like.
Oh, hey, you only got $500 to make the thing. You're gonna make the thing.
You go make the thing the best you can. And I wish they would have done it with this movie. Because, my God. So
Just naked.
I want to bring it up to you guys. This movie is probably easily the worst comic book movie I've ever seen.
Oh, you've already decided the worst comic book movie?
I'm bringing it up to you guys. What is worse? Because, I mean, there's things that you could say are arguably worse, like Catwoman, starring Halle Berry. But the plot premise and the amount of scenery people eat up in that kind of outbalances this one, as this one was one-dimensional characters who all played it too straight and were all monotone and a very shit story that didn't make any sense.
Well, when we're going to say bad comic book movie, do we mean bad movie that's a comic book movie, or do we mean bad as an adaptation of the comic book?
Holy fuck, I'm just meaning in general, man.
Just
we're
talk, Ben.
I am just talking.
Wasn't this the first topic we ever had?
Probably. I don't remember. I've drunk myself stupid.
Throwback Friday.
Horse Friday.
Flashback Friday.
Flashback Friday.
Flashback.
Why did I even agree to this? Oh,
I don't
right.
know. Because I
money.
tricked you. Wait,
Money.
You're getting paid?
Okay.
Who's paying you?
Who the fuck is...
Ari,
Oh.
to be your friends. All three of you. Dog, stop.
Are you paying me to be friends with people?
Yeah, can Ari pay me to put up with your shit, Obi?
Ask her.
Probably.
I did.
I
Dog,
think
stop chewing on your foot.
it comes to, like,
Sorry, my
bad
dog
comic-
is with me.
Well, any bad movie, I guess, in general. I have to ask, like, how many redeeming qualities does it have? How many redeeming qualities did Fantastic Four have?
I didn't see it. I
Okay,
couldn't tell you.
okay. There are moments
Bill Stiller
that are
saw it.
very almost cool.
I heard the first third it had such potential to be good.
No,
Like-
it has potential, except for most of the film is, this is the science stuff we're doing, and they spend a good, 3/4 of the movie on it without explaining any of the science on it, so therefore it null and voids all of the fucking movie explaining what the science is when they don't go into it.
Yeah.
It's like, how'd you make the Iron Man suit? I put it together. If that was stretched out for 45 minutes. Instead of, look, there's the suit, let's go. That's the problem. Like, we're going to build a teleport, and look at us doing a montage. And nothing
About building a
fucking happens.
teleporter?
Yeah,
So,
it's
don't we want to watch them actually get in the teleporter? Like, that's what we
and
watch.
then the teleportation scene happens, and then they go, and then they come back, and then it literally jumps to a 1 year later cut.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
I don't fucking know.
Why do we gotta wait let me guess. They're being weaponized by the government.
Yes, and the
Fuck.
best idea comes apart as
I'm enjoying this.
Reed Richards escapes, and he's like, I'm gonna come back as he sees the thing being born out of rock, and it's really kind of cool. Except then it immediately jumps to a 1 year later instead of going more with this weird body horror. And then the next coolest thing is they find Reed Richards and they send Ben Grimm after him, and they have this really cool fight in the forest where you kind of go, this is kind of badass seeing the Thing fight, Mr. Fantastic. And then it's over in a minute 30. So these two really awesome ideas back to back just get shit on, which makes me instantly go, there's nothing to redeem this film.
Who approved this?
No one's eating scenery like Batman and Robin or Judge Dredd. There's no one being campy. It's
There
all
is
straight.
There is no victor, only doom.
And he fucking looks like an incredible crash dummy. A goddamn incredible crash dummy, okay?
Have you heard how they're trying to say, hey, maybe we can fix this?
No.
They were
there's-
like, they were like, well, what if would you guys be surprised to hear that was just a Doom bot and that wasn't the real Doom? And I'm like, you can't do that. you can't actually do that.
No.
I have
He is done. He is
Bill.
done.
Bill. Come on.
Fuck it. I'm done.
This is important.
What is important?
I have a worse comic book movie.
Okay, give it to me.
Okay.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, that counts.
It counts,
counts.
but I don't know if it's worse.
Really?
Redeeming qualities.
Redeeming qualities. Will Arnett.
No.
He's a redeeming quality?
No, he's not.
Out of that turd of a film, yes.
He's
I didn't see
he's
it.
funny.
I heard it was terrible.
All you're thinking about is, oh, I remember when he was funny and things, and
Yeah.
I wish they let him be funny. 'Cause
The
they're
entire
not.
time I kept thinking he should not be in a kids movie.
No? I'm trying to... Oh, no. What's his face? Fichtner.
Oh,
Fichtner
William
eats up the
Fichtner.
scenery. He eats up the scenery in one scene.
He's like awful villain good. You know
That's
what I mean? Like,
that's a redeeming quality
So-
compared to fan-fortastic.
oh, I
I
think
wanted-
besides their awful designs, the turtles' personalities are actually captured pretty well.
Except Leonardo, who's a blank slate.
He's just nothing. No one knows what to do with him.
He's Zach right now.
I just don't know how to handle you guys and waste your time watching these terrible movies.
I wanted to live tweet how bad the movie was, but I didn't have time to type the tweets with how terrible the movie was.
because something else would happen immediately.
Exactly.
Yes.
I was like, it's so bad.
See, I was gonna hate watch Ninja Turtles, but I just
Bill, you did hate watching.
I tried.
I hate watching.
I could die at any moment, and I don't want to go out like that. Honestly,
I hate watching it going, the fuck is happening?
Yes.
But like I said, there are nuggets of redeeming quality.
nuggets, little
Nuggets.
chicken nuggets,
Li-
not
little,
even a
little
10
corn
piece.
pieces
Oh,
in
the
turd.
elevator scene.
The elevator scene.
The
There we go.
elevator scene was good. You didn't
I'll look
that
that
up?
up on YouTube because I ain't got time.
It's a
for the-
15-second scene where they're just chilling in the elevator, and
They're
Mikey
actually
starts
on their way up to fight the Shredder. Like they're on their way to the big fight on the rooftop.
and Mikey
and-
starts hitting his nunchucks against like the wall or whatever, and they all start beatboxing like a real quick ditty. Just like you're like, that's kind of something the Turtles would do. That's perfect.
I was okay with the characterization of the turtles. That was fine. That's
Yeah.
the best part of the movie.
Yeah, the characterization
else
was
shit.
great. They looked like off like diapers, but like but they had good
And
personality.
I have seen some really messy diapers.
Yeah. So
I mean,
Mikey's obsession with the cat playing piano with chopsticks was.
have you seen the cat playing chopsticks with chopsticks?
Yeah.
So okay, like what else we got? I've never seen Elektra. Is that movie shit?
yes,
Yeah,
Is there why did I get a bleep
Yeah.
bloop?
they were actually going.
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
They were actually going to have a cameo of Ben Affleck, and he was like, "No."
Nah.
No, dog, no.
pass. I'd say I don't know. I don't know if you guys had a list of this. I'm late to the party. Superman, I think 3 with Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
We'll touch on that later. Trilogy round.
Oh,
Yeah, that one. That
Yeah.
one's probably up there. What about Superman? Oh no, Returns is saved
I
by
like-
Kevin Spacey.
I like Returns.
Saved.
I like
You
it
like-
better than Man of Steel.
Really?
Whoa.
get out.
I was just
Yeah.
bored.
Close
I
his
was
camera.
really, legitimately bored by Superman.
Recording. I can't close the fucking camera.
He doesn't deserve airtime.
Did you see Man of Steel? It was terrible.
It wasn't like Superman Returns bad. I don't know, man.
Meanwhile,
I'm Brandon
nobody's
Routh.
like, I mean, Superman
here.
Returns, it wasn't Man of Steel bad.
Brad Routh is a good Superman.
Yeah, it looks like a good Superman.
he
Uh,
he was like, they carved him from plastic and they put him up on the screen, and he was just like,
okay.
Well, we got Christopher Reeve walking again. Here we go.
What is it? Isn't Superman 4 considered worse than Superman 3?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
I
let me
just
go.
don't like the fact that Richard Pryor was a computer programmer because it's like, come on, the dude is on cocaine. He's not a computer programmer. It ain't happening. It's
Which one
Richard
do they-
fucking Pryor.
Is that the one where Superman gets really depressed and burps in some guy's face after getting drunk or eating beans? Or some
I
shit
don't
like
even
that?
remember. I just
I don't
just caught the premise and I was like, this is dumb.
All right.
Honestly, all of those movies are bad.
they're really not that good. They do not
No.
hold up very well. If you watch the first Superman, you're
It's
like,
shit.
like back in the day, it was like, this is the coolest thing. This guy can fly, but now it's like, oh, all right.
Oh no. And so what else we got for worst comic, like terrible comic book?
Well,
movie?
okay, I can't say this one because I think it's so much fun to watch, as we can testify to. But Batman and Robin obviously gets on
no,
the list.
that gets saved because
But it's
of the Mr.
because
Freeze
of Arnold
puns.
Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I fight to this day that he would have been great in that role if they gave him an actual script.
And not just go,
Yeah.
do the best ice puns you got.
Yeah, like
Allow me
Chill
to break
out.
the ice. I am the
Someone-
chilly sound of your doom.
What killed the
If someone-
dinosaurs?
if they had
Yeah.
written a script for that movie, he would have been good, but they didn't. So
No.
Uma Thurman is much worse.
She's terrible.
Alicia Silverstone destroys the movie single-handedly.
Oh yeah. Yep. God, fuck those films. Well, it's just one of my rules is if your villain can chew up the scenery, it is a redeeming factor, a la Arnold Schwarzenegger or Amanda Sante or any movie where Bruce Campbell plays the villain.
One
We
day
didn't
he
even
should
talk
be
about.
Gaston, man. He's just one day.
We didn't even talk about Wolverine Origins.
We don't have to.
That is redeemed through its video game.
Yeah.
Actually, is there a redeeming quality to that fucking film?
Orange Tens had a video game?
Yeah, it was
yeah.
awesome.
Ryan Reynolds before
Yeah.
they sew his mouth shut.
Yeah, before his movie.
Yeah.
No, Birch, find Wolverine Origins, the video game Uncaged or whatever. It's like the best hack and slash Wolverine game ever. And like the only shitty points are where it has to link up to the movie because they just kind of go, fuck it, we're gonna do whatever we want. And then you can put on like the old like yellow and blue costume or the tan and red one, and you're just like, I'm not even playing the Wolverine game anymore. I'm just playing fucking Wolverine.
Yes, Wolverine.
Fuck shit, this is awesome.
Fuck, I'm Googling this. Hang on.
That game's amazing.
Never played it. We rented it once, didn't we, Bill? And then we fought over who got to play it.
Yeah, and then I think that was before we figured out the proper method of doing it, which is what we did for Arkham Asylum, where you guys played it and I slept, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and beat it in one night.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's not that long of a game.
Arkham Silence is pretty long for one night. Jeez.
Yeah, you see if I give a fuck.
You should. Oh god.
Holy shit, this game looks fucking awesome.
Right?
Like, fuck. This podcast helped me discover something good as we talk about shit.
Shit.
Finally.
So we're done with this worst comic book movie, yeah?
Yeah. For the
Sure.
What,
Bill, lead us into this next one.
okay, this is a new segment we're calling "What's the Deal with That?" All Jerry Singler, yeah, Jerry
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld.
I'll-
I don't know.
What's the deal with that?
In
I'll
which,
go with it.
in which Zach and OB both have problems with things. Who wants to go first?
How's that Seinfeld music go at?
I don't know. I never
That's
watched
it.
that show. I only watch good shows.
Shut up.
Oh, shots fired!
Oh,
Shields up. Pew, pew, pew.
It's too late. I guess I go first.
All right.
Let's just jump right in. Boba Fett.
What's the
The,
deal with him?
What's the deal with Boba Fett? He's neither good nor bad. He's just there. He's just kind of... I don't understand the fandom of him. I don't get it. I never did. I never thought he was cool as a kid. He's kind of lame once you learn that he's just kind of a shitty clone. And here we are, and everybody
Well,
loves him.
To be fair, I like to think no one liked him after Attack of the Clones. At least not like because they were just like, oh, that character got ruined. Surprise, Darth Vader, Boba Fett. Who's next? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just ruin everybody.
Jar Jar Binks.
I,
cool for one line. No disintegrations.
well, that's Darth Vader who says that.
Yeah, I know.
Then Boba Fett
He
says
says
something
it.
like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Does
love how they,
does he
like-
pull a Princess Bride and say "as you wish"?
Yeah, I think he does.
I think so.
Oh fuck! I'd like to check that. I'm
Yeah.
checking it out. I'm checking it out on break. I'm checking it
Now-
out.
Now
On
you
break.
know why he's so cool.
Well, then I love how they were like, guys, we got to make this hook up continuity because now we know he's a clone. So when we release the new editions, we're gonna sync in that one dude's voice, Jango Fett's voice, into Boba. So it makes sense because people will give a shit.
When they replaced Tamora, what's his face's voice with Tamora Morrison?
Is it like Jeremy Belosh or something like that?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Look, Boba Fett got popular because he looked cool. But when it
I
comes
don't
down
even think
to
he
it,
looks cool. Like,
it was I don't know.
weird.
What's personal preference?
His personal, he looked cool by most people. But he doesn't do a goddamn thing. He gets lucky with the trash compactor trick. and then he gets taken out by a blind guy with a stick.
Yep.
It's fucking terrible. That's all he does.
Yep.
Hey,
That's why I hate him.
people give me shit because I like Dengar. Which
No
you
one
guys
knows
don't
who
even
Dengar
fucking
is.
know who's Dengar.
We don't even care. Ben.
Dengar's the stinky looking one in the white bandages on the Star Destroyer.
Yeah. Dengar.
Ugh.
And Bosk is wearing a spacesuit from Doctor Who. There's your trivia for the night.
I did not know that. That's cool.
It's a classic Who. Because it was filmed in 1980. But I don't know. I really don't. I don't fucking understand the Boba Fett craze. I mean, I love MC Chris and I love Fett's Vet, but like when you start getting into like the expanded universe before it got cut, apparently he fucking fought Darth Vader with a lightsaber, and I call bullshit on that.
Yeah, that
Anybody
happened.
can write that. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't understand why he was a cool looking character. He died. That's it. We're done. But then like the fans
Need
got
some help, Ben?
published. How many beers is that for you?
One.
One.
This is 2.
And then like he got into that weird like fan fiction that's too overpowering and therefore instantly turns me off. Like most hack and slash video game people, like what's that guy from God of War? Or
Kratos?
or Goku, or any
Don't
fucking
talk shit about
character.
my man Goku.
You don't know Goku,
You don't know, Goku.
but it just there's this point where it becomes too like Master Chief, perfect example. Fucking, he's a first-person shooter character. He's the best thing fucking ever. Blah blah blah. All like the books make him to be like this super god soldier, and I'm just like, where's the line? You just pissed on it. You Boba Fetted us. Can we call that the Boba Fetting?
Yes.
You're
No.
Boba Fetted.
Yes.
Boba
The
Fetting,
Boba Fetting.
making
Boba
someone
Fetting.
more cool
Boba
than what
Fetting.
they are. Boba Fetting?
Yes. Boba Fetting.
Boba Fetting.
You heard it here first, folks. For the 3 people who watch this on YouTube and who listen to it on iTunes, don't Boba Fett characters.
Hey, speaking of making people more cool than they really are, is it time to move on to our next topic?
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
So who's Bill? You want to lead us in?
No, this is
And
LB.
there we are spent. Right there.
LB.
Our next topic is, I don't know when it started because I don't pay attention, but it suddenly started springing up a lot. You're watching a video, it's not something maybe from your childhood, you don't know what it is, what's going on, and then suddenly it cuts in and this wrestler guy appears and it goes,
Whoa. What
this
wrestler?
guy.
Wrestler guy? This
Wrestler guy.
is the champ, all right? This is the new
16-time world champion.
John Cena. Ba-ba-da-da.
Oh, hey, dog.
Hey, dog.
The dog just like looked up like the fuck.
The dog was like, "You mentioned John Cena? I'm
Your
with
time
you."
is up. My time is now.
Also, I'm glad
Yeah.
this dog just did this because he hadn't moved in like an hour, and I was gonna check if he was like breathing.
Welcome.
So,
Hey.
So it's like the new Rick Roll or Nope Chuck Testa type of thing going on.
Oh.
And you don't understand that? Do I
Yeah, I
need to
just don't
remind you
get
that do I need to remind you that there was a site called You're the Man Now Dog, all because of the Sean Connery line, "You're the man now, dog." And it did nothing but replay that over and over and over again. Welcome to the internet, motherfucker.
Yep.
This don't make no sense.
Yeah. What are you, 40?
Yeah.
God.
Jesus, what are you
I
married?
feel there are less. I understand fewer and fewer internet things all the time.
That's
I
because
still don't
you
know
should-
what
should
fam
find it.
means.
What's fam?
Damn.
Like when people like refer to
Thanks,
fam.
fam.
Yeah.
You mean family?
family.
Yeah.
Fam?
Is that what that means?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
it's like how I refer to my parents as rents.
Yeah. Do you not know what a bay is?
I don't know what a bay is. I know what it means, but don't make
I
no sense to what it
think it
fucking
means
applies to.
before all
And this
else.
motherfucker over here, Mr. Birch, referred to his girlfriend as a bay, and I don't fucking understand why you used
Whoa,
it.
I did that, and I never do that. Like actually, I do that like ironically.
You do it in fucking
Uh-huh.
Snapchat. There's
know
no
what?
ironically.
Here's what happens: you do something
But I'm trying to
ironically.
be. I'm trying to
You
be
start
funny.
watching wrestling like this guy in one of these directions. Ironically,
Me?
Listen,
yeah, yeah.
listen,
Hey,
And
I have
then-
a
and then
chair
what
to
happens?
prove the irony on this, all right?
I stopped watching wrestling once Stone Cold was done. All right,
That's the whole reason we're talking about John Cena is because this guy over in this direction.
he's to your right, you jackass.
Am I right?
You're the other, that one.
Yes, that's your left. And
Go like this. All right, the L is left.
he can't read, so
Oh.
this is helpful.
No.
God damn it.
Well, I was looking at my mirror L, which is actually this L also because it's flipped. I'm so confused.
Look at your hands. What day is it?
It's Friday still.
So a square root of pi.
Yep.
Anybody?
John.
John Cena.
The dog wants to go out real quick to do its business. I'll be right back.
All right,
Why
we're
don't
gonna
we
go on
take a
break.
break?
We're gonna go on a break.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right, so stick around, people. We'll be back. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This fucking music's going on way so long. Why'd you make that so long, Obi? Good answer. Good answer. So
That didn't come out right.
Everybody got
That
some
didn't
more
come out
drinky
right
drink?
at all.
Somebody got more drinky drink? Anybody change what they were drinking?
Yeah, I went from nothing to a beer.
What beer?
What
This
beer
is,
did you steal from?
What
I stole Nooner.
Nooner?
Pilsner, Sierra Nevada is all the words I'm seeing on this bottle.
Well, how is
Yeah.
It's good so far.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm drinking a Mad Hatter. It's an IPA. I don't like IPAs.
Oh.
And probably shouldn't be drinking that.
Yeah, but no. I'm drinking it. Fucking water gun?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
What use is that?
Are you going to shoot me through the internet, sir?
Yes.
Oh, God. Obi, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking another Bel Air Brown from Shorts Brew.
Wait, are you drinking your vodka out of the water gun?
I could be now.
Should be.
And it's rum. I should be. Damn. I'm dumb.
Okay. So our last topic tonight is this graph that Mr.
Chart.
Birch sent to me. It's a chart.
It's a chart of bar graphs.
Are they bar graphs or fill graphs?
They're totally
They're
bar
fill
graphs.
graphs.
Yeah,
These
they're
are
fill
bar
graphs.
graphs.
What?
No,
Wait.
because if they were a bar, the labels would be on the axes, sir.
Oh.
And they're filling
They're
the
filled.
container.
Yep. They're fill
They're
graphs.
called meters.
Oh,
They're meters.
fuck. Okay.
If
Okay.
you'd paid more attention in school, Benjamin.
The
This
triology meter.
this everybody has one. Has it up, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Except for our audience.
I will I'll try to post it in the link below if you're on YouTube. If you're on iTunes, fucking deal
Good
with
luck.
it.
Yeah.
Look it up.
It's made by danmeth.com.
Ah,
Really.
I'm actually on doobiebrain.com, so that's
This
where I'm at.
this thing has been around for a while. It's been
since
2009.
2009. Yeah.
And
But as always, we're just now getting to it.
well,
Yep.
it made a resurgence on on Facebook. What was it, like 2 weeks ago now?
When Zach Allen posts.
Yeah, when Zach Allen posted it, Birch posted it. And the thing is, everybody sends this to me to get a rise out of me towards the end.
Who posted it?
We'll get into it. Don't worry. But just judging off of some of the things on here, this was made by a Gen Xer.
So this
Okay.
bar graph
Yep.
takes all these famous.
we'll get into it. This is made by a Gen Xer. Okay, fuck you.
But I want to get into it now.
Get
Why
into
can't I
it then.
explain it
They're sad and alone.
now.
Yes.
Just quick
Okay.
tangent. Who the fuck
So
named us millennials? Because that's some bullshit. I fucking hate that term.
Fuck
I
you,
don't
Bill.
like labels. I don't follow the norm.
Whoa! No,
Aren't
whoa,
you edgy?
even Label.
Labels?
Air quotes. I'll be getting into this shit.
Anyway, so this is the trilogy meter. It's
Trilogy?
got
Triology.
shut up. It's got a bunch of these famous
Trilogy.
trilogies in a fill bar graph,
Or a meter.
and basically it's just ranking each of the films in the trilogy and it ranks them compared to each other, but it also appears to rank them compared to movies and other trilogies.
No, there's no fucking way it does, because there's no way in hell fucking Spider-Man 2 is better than Jurassic Park.
Fair enough. So there's no way to tell if it's
Oh,
absolute,
no.
but it's definitely relative
think
to other films within the trilogy.
Yes.
Because there's no fucking way Blade 2, though a good film, is better than Jurassic Park. Okay?
No.
Here's my question. Why wouldn't Jurassic Park be number 1 be full with the other ones being less?
We'll get into that.
Uh-oh.
Because I think this is like all based off of like a percentage score, but they're all within their own trilogy-esque thing. I don't fucking know.
I feel like this is just somebody drawing with a crayon
Yeah.
and just like, yeah, close enough. And the nerds will argue about it. Me, make money. That's it.
You make money
Someone
off that shit?
pay him to do
Yeah.
this?
That's Shiny did earlier.
Advertisements on their websites.
Advertisements.
So, like I said, people send this to me to get a rise out of it towards the last one on the list. But Birch sent this, and you said something like, what'd you say? Like, what were your thoughts on this or something like that?
Yeah, I just was curious what your thoughts were in general, because I know you enjoy many of these movies.
I do, and as I kept looking at it, I started to realize more and more problems with this list.
There are plenty.
There are plenty. So let's start with the top. Star Wars.
Fair. Force Friday.
yeah.
So, do you guys agree or disagree with?
Well,
So-
Oh
So
yeah.
the chart
so,
has number Empire Strikes Back is the best. With
Yeah.
next comes New Hope and then Return of the Jedi.
Clue number
Jedi
one.
could be.
Clue number one that
lower.
this was a Gen Xer, because they're like Empire is the greatest fucking thing in the world. When it was if it was the generation previous, and people outside of it would realize that New Hope, Star Wars, just Star Wars. I'm sorry, I keep slipping into that bad habit. Was a fucking cultural phenomenon and should be number one.
I thought Empire was still a better movie.
Fuck
though.
you, Birch.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about your shit.
Okay.
I got your back, Birch. I got your back.
No, I,
Thank you.
Yeah. that's,
No,
shut
fuck
up,
you,
man.
Nick.
oh, thank you.
I'm gonna side with the Zach and the Birch. No, go ahead, Zach.
no, I mean, I like Empire more than I like A New Hope, but like, you go back to the generation who came
What the
out.
fuck is your point?
My point is,
What are you upset about?
no,
Well,
Like
see, and
driving
that's
him,
the
so-
guy actually says that he's like, this is based purely on how much I enjoyed the movie, not saying it's a better or worse movie. That's what the guy said anyway.
where the fuck does that say?
It says it on danmeth.com at the very bottom. I'll read it. It says, these are rated purely on my enjoyment level of each film and nothing else. Frankly, I'm surprised by how many sequels were better than the original, and I'm not surprised that the third movie is never the best.
Okay, so no one has a problem with Star Wars, right? It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Right. Now,
Yeah, I mean,
lower.
Return could be a tad bit lower because of
Yeah.
the honestly the pacing screws up Return for me a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Return's kind of all over the place.
it's at like a 90. I could see it like an 85, 80.
The redeeming quality is fly casual, of course.
Yes. And it's
That's
an
what-
old code, sir, but it checks out. Then what's the point of renewing fucking codes?
To me,
Are
the
we-
redeeming quality is Salacious Crumb.
Celestial Crumb is one of the best characters.
Correction, the best is Cannibal Ewoks, and we celebrate them at the end.
Those
Okay.
Ewoks defeated the Empire.
And ate everybody.
Well, they should.
They should. Up next is another one
Foreigners.
beloved from our childhoods, Indiana Jones.
Another drug
Okay.
venture.
I have
Number
one
2.
gripe with it. Well, first we'll say that for people who can't see this, it says that the first one, Raiders, is the best.
100%.
And the thing I don't agree with is that Temple of Doom and Last Crusade are on the same level. I disagree.
Okay. Why?
I think Last Crusade is better than Temple of Doom
I agree.
Agreed.
Agreed.
because of Sean Connery.
I feel like it should
A
be
better.
the same levels as Star Wars is, except that one should be full, Last Crusade should be almost full, and then Temple of Doom should be down a bit more.
Do you want to hear some true blasphemy? I think Last Crusade is the best.
Really?
You're full of shit.
The first one, well, the third one too, but the first one especially is just full of plot holes.
The first one is a B-movie serial. What
it's not a good movie.
It's a great movie.
I watched it.
love
It's just not a good movie.
I love that movie.
It's
fun.
enter-
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow just to spite you.
I'm gonna watch it tonight just to throw it in your face.
I'm watching it right now
it just
on the TV.
it just doesn't hold up. I just don't think it's that good of a movie.
What the fuck
third
movie
one,
are you watching?
the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I have it in the box set over there.
I have it.
And Last
Oh,
Crusade turns
this is
into a
also-
cheese show.
So to clear up something else is that the guy who made this is aware that some of these have more than this one only has 3 movies in the series, so that's good.
Yeah.
But some of these franchises have more than 3 movies, but he's only focusing on the trilogies.
What about the 4th?
3.
one?
There's
There are
only
3.
3.
But
Just
what-
like
what
there are
happens
only
if they make
3
the
Star
5th one?
Wars.
If they make a 4th one, then it's Indiana Jones 4, but they haven't done that yet. So
No.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Oh wait. Let me backtrack a bit. I will say that the first one is a better movie, but I enjoyed 3 more.
Well, that means you just fuck more shit. Okay.
Well, isn't that what this list is about?
Yes, it's true.
Enjoyment?
I do enjoy 3 more.
Enjoyment?
There's more comedy. It's my bag.
Right on. Speaking
Connery.
of comedy, that doesn't lead into this
Matrix.
at all. The Matrix.
No.
Actually, that is
a film
laughable.
series I haven't seen since I saw each of them in theater.
I've never seen The Matrix, so I'm sitting out on this one. But
I got the whole series for $5 in the 4-pack DVD. So if you ever
plus
want to borrow
plus
it,
the Animatrix, is that the other one? you got?
yes, correct, sir.
I've
That-
seen the first one many times. I saw the second one once, and I slept through the third one.
I saw all of these in theater. Okay, because that's how cool I was.
I remember when
No,
they
so
were
did I.
huge, though. I remember when everything anyone was talking about was The Matrix.
And I remember a lot of hype for 2, and I feel like 2 has a lot of major plot holes. It should be probably bumped up a little bit because it didn't. I don't remember it sucking that bad. But then again, when did it come out? Like 2002. I don't
Yeah.
remember when I saw it last. It was probably theaters. So this is
According
pure
to this,
nostalgia.
according to
I
this,
actually
the third
saw
one
it,
isn't
too.
worth shit. So
I would say the
remember
third one's
one.
better than the second one.
I don't remember the
At least the third one ends it. You know what I mean? I'd rather
Yeah.
see an ending.
Yeah.
That's higher on my list.
There was like
personally,
no point for there to be a second and third movie. They should have just had the first movie and the third movie.
This was like the first time they broke up one story into 2 movies, and now like everybody does it.
yeah, or they'll break up one story into like 3 movies.
3 movies.
Yeah,
Hobbit.
yeah.
I literally don't know the last time I saw Matrix 3. When did it come out? Fucking him did that shit.
2003.
Fuck, why did I go
It's a
see
while
that
back.
shit?
It's like the year after the second one.
I don't remember that at all. I don't remember a single fucking plot point in that movie.
Matrix 1 will always hold its nostalgia factor with me because the whole reason I first watched it was my grandfather was like, I have this movie on bootleg VHS, and I don't understand it. Here, watch
Please
it.
explain it to me.
That sounds like the first time I saw Inception. Someone else was like, "I don't get this." And I was like, "All right."
Inception is the most straightforward fucking movie on the planet. Come on.
Yeah,
I
it's
love that
pretty
movie.
straightforward.
Did I tell you the story about when I saw that movie in theater? It was with my brother, and if you know me in movies where I call shit out left and right, I'm the Diet Coke of that to my brother. So we were just like, it's a fucking dream, deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, halfway through the film, and his fiance looked at us and was like, you're going to ruin the film. I'm like, it's a fucking dream, it doesn't matter.
Everything's a dream. This movie didn't happen.
It was
On Christopher Nolan's head.
all right, up to LB's favorite series of all time.
What?
Star Trek.
Oh, no. Fuck you, Bill. That's not my favorite. Fuck you.
Are you not a Trekkie?
I like the series.
Oh.
All right.
Most of the movies I don't care for.
I guess the question is, do you think the rating of 1 is off of the theatrical or the director's cut release?
I
Alright,
couldn't tell you.
Birch, break us down the levels, because that's what you do. You do this.
So Star Trek, they've got the first one. It looks like it's about a little bit above halfway through. So first one is not
60%.
held in very high regard. Second one is obviously the highest, and the third one is slightly below that, but better than the first one.
Thoughts?
All right, now I've
The
seen all
Soul
3 of these
First
movies. Has anyone not seen all
Yes.
3 movies?
I've seen them all.
Don't worry, Birch. I got
Okay.
all of them. You can borrow them. I got it for Christmas, and I don't even like
Every
Star Trek.
Star Trek movie ever made is now in your possession.
So Star Trek 1, the motion picture, I think is a great sci-fi movie, standalone. Doesn't even need the series to make sense.
I'll let you
Good movie. Not a great movie, good movie.
Did you watch
Hence
the
the
director's cut or the
60%.
theatrical?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I watched it on TV and I fell asleep.
You probably watched the director's cut.
But it was good from what I remember. It's beautiful. It's very beautifully shot. Beautiful film. Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, obviously the classic greatest Star Trek film of all time, supposedly. It's okay.
It's so
Yeah,
good they
it's
remade
alright.
it 18 times in their own series.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just think it's I don't know. To me, I've never gotten what the great thing about the movie was.
Okay.
I watched it recently, and I just kind of had to take 4 breaks during it because it was just so slow and boring. And I mean, back in the day, it probably was a pretty good film, but I don't really know.
So
Really, you want to talk about Search for Spock?
let me go through this. I watched
Oh yeah,
when I watched all of them because I got them for Christmas long ago. I watched the director's cut, and it felt like a really good long episode. It was very classic Trek. 2, highest regards. I put it right about there. Search for Spock is the biggest fucking waste of time since anything.
Yep.
It is a fucking terrible fucking movie that misuses Christopher Lloyd. Fucking Doc Brown's in it as a Klingon and doesn't do a fucking thing in it.
it's true. It's true, guys.
If Christy
Bless it.
Alley doesn't come back for your sequel, that's the kind of movie you're dealing with here.
Yeah.
She said no to Star Trek 3
This is the woman who
Hey.
did Look Who's Talking 2.
and 3.
Yeah, Look Who's Talking now.
Well, that was post Cheers, and she isn't that talented, so
So-
here we are.
That I hate Search for Spock. It is
Wait.
It
It
completely
was-
negates the big part of 2. You know?
Wait, was Star Trek 4 during the time they were filming Cheers? Because that could have impacted the decision.
I don't know. 4 is the one where they find the whales,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
5 is
I love
missing.
that one.
5 is missing a giant rock monster.
5 is terrible.
5 is
Probably
fantastic.
worst.
10 out of 10. Best movie.
10 out of 10 we've watched.
Wood bang.
Voyage Home might actually be my favorite film.
I
This
like.
isn't the quintilogy meter. This is the trilogy.
Okay,
Fuck off.
so let's talk about something we also talked about recently. Superman.
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 Bird,
So
break us down.
Superman. The second one is the best. This is all this what this says. The first
So
one
good they
is
made it into Man of Steel.
Superman is slightly less good than Superman 2, and 3 isn't worth shit. Basically, according to this chart.
Yep.
And I guess I agree with all of those things.
Zach, you want to break it down a
Accurate.
little bit more?
Well, they're all boring now because it's 2015, and let's grow up a little bit. The first one, yeah. I mean, Gene Hackman, he's okay. I can't even remember Superman 2, to be honest. I haven't seen Superman 2
Did-
since I was like
Zod-
10.
Did you
And-
see Man of Steel? Imagine that made 30 years prior.
Oh, terrible.
And I love how
Okay.
everybody freaked out when Superman killed Zod, and I was like, Superman 2, he killed Zod. he threw him
How
down.
did he
a-
kill him in the second film? I don't remember.
He threw him up again. They were in like the Fortress of Solitude, and he threw him down a chasm. Pretty sure he
Couldn't
died.
fly? What the
He
fuck?
he just fell through it. I
What
admit,
the fuck?
was it because he had hit him with his symbol earlier?
Oh, that's that movie. Yeah, no thank you.
Are we good with Superman? 'Cause-
I think we're good. I don't even know what to talk
We
about.
kinda
here,
explained it
here
earlier.
here comes some controversy. This next
no,
one.
hold on. I feel like Superman needs to be moved down about 20 pegs on all of them.
All of them. Superman 3 should be off of it. It should, be negative.
Some controversy. Go.
Jurassic Park. So Jurassic Park, the first one is inarguably the best, and he agrees. But
Yeah,
That-
they're like 60%.
yeah, well, no, that's more like a 65 to 70. I feel.
Oh,
Well,
really? You're gonna fucking argue with me over 5%
I
on
don't
this?
fucking
Don?
know. I'm just looking. All right, so but the second one is about half as good as the first one, and 3 is worth even less shit than Superman 3. So, discuss.
I mean,
Cool.
Bill loves the third one for some awful reason.
I don't know.
Okay, can I talk to you guys or something about 3
Shut
real
up.
quick? No, because this is a revelation to me, okay? Everyone used to make fun about the idea of talking raptors in 3,
Alan.
right? And I misunderstood what they were talking about. I thought they were bitching about the ending where he tries to talk to raptors, and they get all confused. So I was like, the fuck is everyone's problem with that? But no, it's the dream sequence. A fucking dream sequence everyone's pissed off about, that he's having PTSD on an airplane about a raptor who's talking to him because he's being woken up from a nightmare. And everyone's bitching about that? That's why you hate that movie? That's why you hate that movie?
I was just bored to tears by this movie.
I love when Bill
I agree with
evolves
him.
into whatever that voice is.
That's why you hate this movie.
I think the sin about Jurassic Park 2, with Lost World, they had Jeff Goldblum, and I still didn't like it that much.
Look, the reason...
But I still like it better than...
They wrote way too much. For
Hey, Jurassic Park 2 has like a middle school gymnast beating raptors, so fuck off.
Yeah, that's why 2 is worse. And you know what? Let me ask you this: Who was your main character in Jurassic Park 1? Was it the bitchy guy who tried to hit on the dude's girlfriend and wore black
T-Rex.
all along and didn't do a
Should've
fucking
been.
thing?
No, it
No.
was.
So why did we
No.
bring him back for 2?
T-Rex.
They
think
did
it's
bring back. No, they didn't, because But you know who the main character of Jurassic Park was?
John Hammond?
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
It's the T-Rex.
Fuck off, T-Rex.
Spectral space colony.
I was going to say the Mercedes cars, but here we are.
Look,
The Jeeps.
I don't
Yeah.
see the hate for 3. I actually kind of like it. It falls apart towards the end, but so does 2. And ultimately, if I have to watch Jeff Goldblum or Sam fucking Neill, I'll pick Sam fucking Neill.
Seriously?
Also, the pterodactyl scene in the birdcage, awesome.
You know what I don't like about 3? Biggest waste ever of William H. Macy. They could have got
Yeah.
any actor to play that, just no-name actor, and they got William H. Macy instead.
Okay, hold on.
I don't understand it. Way beneath his caliber.
Well, you know,
That's
checks
Jack
are
Kirby.
nice. Checks are very
What?
nice.
Checks are a fantastic thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god, biggest weight of Peter Postlethwaite in
Pete Postlethwaite.
in Jurassic World.
Wait, he was in Jurassic World.
Lost World. That's
Okay.
that's the booze talking.
I was going to say, he couldn't be in Jurassic
Yeah,
World. He's
Don't,
dead.
don't remind me.
Well,
I
they
love
are,
that
you
man
know,
as an actor.
they're
He
making-
was fantastic. James the Giant Peach, Alien
Oop.
3,
James the Giant Peach, where he plays
Romeo
the pervert.
plus Juliet.
Romeo plus Juliet.
Usual Suspects.
Oh fuck yeah, he played that.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
Bill.
I'm sorry. When I think Usual Suspects, I don't think about the fucking assistant. All right. I think about, if you had the chance to shoot the devil in the back, would you take it? What if you miss? All right. I asked Keaton once if he believed in God. He said he doesn't, but he fears him. The only thing I do believe in God. The only thing I fear is Kaiser fucking Sose.
It's the beer talking.
Bill loves that movie
I have
It's all right.
a lot.
We
I have
on,
regular discussions with my dad about The Usual Suspects.
It's all right.
As every time we watch it, we discuss what's real and what's not. It's great.
Nothing.
Are we on to the X-Men's?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is slowly the descent into madness.
Oh, it gets better. So
This is
X-Men.
This is like our last top shelf.
X2 is ranked the best. X-Men, the first one is a little bit below the second one, and as is the running thing with these 3, is not worth shit.
Question.
Yes.
Am I the only person on the face of the planet that hated X2?
I didn't
No.
hate it,
No.
but I didn't love it.
Okay. Because I thought
I
X2
was-
was pretty crappy.
It was boring to me.
Yes.
Having watched all 3 movies, like I think I watched them all last summer or 2 summers ago. I watched all the X-Men film in a row. They do not hold up anymore.
No.
They're just you realize, man, these are really not good movies.
If I remember, I still like X-Men, but it's not good.
X-Men is enjoyable because it's fun, but it's not like...
Yeah, I'd say X-Men's the most enjoyable.
Yeah. I just felt like, even when I was watching X-Men 2 in theaters, I felt like something was off. Like,
Yeah.
completely off. And I couldn't put my finger on it at all. And I don't know what it was. So I disagree with this.
Did they
And
switch Singer
X3
out?
is obviously shit.
What?
Did they
X-
switch Bryan Singer out at that one?
No,
or
three
was
was
that the third?
3 was X3.
3. McGee
Yeah, okay.
came in
Yeah.
for 3.
I almost walked out of X3.
Was it McGee or Brett Ratner?
No, it was Brett Ratner. It wasn't
Ratner.
McGee.
Okay.
McGee did Terminator 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I almost walked out of X3. I was damn close to walking out.
I was determined to find something good. I tried.
The only thing that kept me in there was that I was in the middle of a row. And I
You don't want to be that guy.
You didn't want to ruin their time.
And I still had half a tub of popcorn. And I said,
You know what
"Fuck it."
kept me in X-Men 3?
What?
Kelsey Grammer as Beast.
Yes, he was the shining moment of that film.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Also, I still love, Ian McKellen as Magneto.
Well, yeah.
Even though that script sucked, he did the best with it as he could. And
That's
also,
very
I was
nice.
trying to find Omega Red, though he was supposed to be in it and wasn't.
Oh, there was also the Juggernaut bitch line. I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who plays that guy?
Beats me.
Shit, you should know that.
Hold on.
The beer
Charles
Seamus.
Xavier's brother.
The guy from blah 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 Guy
From
Ritchie
Snatch,
film.
yeah.
Snatch. Vinnie Jones.
Vinnie Jones. I love Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
He has nothing to apologize for that. He was everything I needed to be. So I would say 2 is a lot worse. 1, therefore, being a lot better, and 3 being
Yeah.
right where
But
it is.
none of them are great.
No. Speaking about none of them being great,
Oh, okay. Spider-Man.
Fuck you, Bill.
I'm gonna disagree with you already. 'Cause-
no. To be fair, no, break it down first, and I'll tell you my thoughts.
Okay, so Spider-Man. I agree with most of this. So Spider-Man 2 is ranked as the best, pretty high up there actually. Spider-Man 1 is about it's like a 50%, and Spider-Man 3 is not worth shit.
Fuck that.
I think Spider-Man should be a little higher up than that. I enjoyed the first one.
Spider-Man should be highest.
Yeah. You think 2 is worse than the first one? I still like them too.
2 literally falls apart as soon as the train scene ends. With him taking his mask off and the unbelievable scene, and then it literally falls fucking apart. And it ruins the whole movie for me. Also, there's that scene where... No, that's 3, never mind. We'll get to that.
Everything's 3.
2 was Dr. Octopus, right?
Yeah, where the
Yeah,
lizard-
Alfred Molina is a brilliant
Ugh.
Doc.
No,
thought
he's a brilliant lizard with Doc Ock
Alfred
arms.
Molina? Oh.
Yes, I'll give you that. They gave Doc Ock the lizard character,
did.
basically.
Yes,
They decided they
Characterization.
wanted to make him a really sentimental villain, and it worked, but it's
Yes.
not.
it wasn't Doc
Doc
Ock.
I still
And
enjoyed it.
I just feel it falls apart.
Which
And
is
plus-
funny, because when they made Amazing Spider-Man 1, the lizard character is definitely more of a Doc Ock.
Yeah,
But he was definitely more of a Goomba. Like
With that haircut, too.
we need Bob Hoskins just to come behind him and go. "Na, na, 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 na."
Oh, he's dead, too. Thanks, Bill.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Damn
watch
it.
Hook after this. Don't worry.
Bob Hoskins is dead.
Yeah, I'm
Where
gonna
you
go-
been?
he
Bob
died,
Hoskins died
like,
last year, motherfucker.
No.
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah, he
It
died.
was like the worst, 2 months in a row because it was like
Oh.
him and then Harold
Robin
Ramis
Williams.
and
We're
Robin
losing
Williams.
everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hook.
Comedy
Losing
died
everyone
last
Hook
year,
except for
man.
Dustin Hoffman and what's her face, Julie Roberts.
Yeah.
Isn't Dustin? No. Yeah,
No,
Dustin Hoffman's.
Oh, thank Christ, Dustin Hoffman's not dead.
no.
Bob
Like,
not
Hoskins
yet.
is dead?
Yeah, I went home and watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Okay, because that movie's fantastic.
He just ruined Opie's
To Bob
He
Hoskins,
just
everybody.
ruined his night.
To Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins. Oh,
LB.
God.
You need to get online more, man. God.
You work for a news
I
fucking
work
program.
in the news.
Bob Hoskins is.
Are you?
Reeling it back in here. Willem Dafoe is the saving grace of Spider-Man 1.
Shit, yeah, he is.
Sleep.
You know who I don't think gets enough credit for those movies? Aunt May.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoever played her.
Like, whoever the
She's
fuck.
probably dead, too.
And she's probably dead. Oh,
Bob Hoskins and Aunt May are dead.
so is Uncle Ben.
I mean, I
Oh.
love Sally Field, but she doesn't need to be Aunt May.
I like Sally Fields, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Who's the new Aunt May?
He-
They
he-
ca-
Sally Field.
No,
they
the
ca-
new.
They cast a new one. Like,
Oh,
The chick
Yeah.
from Cousin Vinny. What's her name?
Oh, Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, they cast her.
Really?
Yeah.
Is
She's
she
Ant-Man.
that old now?
She's like 50.
I know, right?
Like, that's not that's not Aunt May material. Sorry.
You ready
Like
for
my
the
Aunt
controversy?
May's a little older. Thank you.
Oh yeah, he's
Ready?
one that I
Sure
think.
you do.
No,
Oh.
hold on. No, we're still on Spider-Man. You ready for the
Hey.
controversy?
Oh yeah.
I didn't hate Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah, no, I jumped on the train. It was cool to hate it, but I still have fun watching it, accepting it's not a good movie, but I still enjoy it.
Look, I think it deserves at least a 50%.
LP is not.
That's a little high, Billiam.
because look, this is the funny thing. Anybody who knows me, when they showed the first teaser poster or trailer for whatever it was, I said this movie was gonna be shit. And it was like literally them showing the black suit, and I was like, "You fucked up this
So you
symbiote suit."
you went in thinking it was gonna be just.
I
Like,
thought it was gonna be the worst fucking movie ever imaginable. So when I got a decent, okay, mediocre piece of shit, I was like, "This movie's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad."
Guys, Rosemary Harris, who played Aunt May, is still alive. She's 87, but she's alive.
Yeah,
She's on the watch list next to Sean Connery. Which, by the way, Sean Connery is on the watch list.
Nuh-uh.
Well, he should be.
He's like 86.
He should be on the watch list. He probably doesn't take care of himself. I know him personally.
Well,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't hate Spider-Man 3. I'm just saying.
I
Okay.
think Spider-Man 3 has some issues.
I'm not disagreeing.
Of the Topher Grace variety.
Yeah.
If they would have just stuck with Sandman, I think we would have had a fan-fucking-tastic film.
They actually
You know what?
gave a shit about Sandman. Like, he was the only villain they cared about in that movie.
I thought Sandman was the best part of that movie.
Right?
He was.
He was.
Satan Church, Sandman?
Yeah.
Yes. Best part of that
so
movie.
good. But then they were like, no, the fans want Venom. Put Venom in the movie.
No.
Should have been a separate movie.
I would have even said cut fucking Harry Osborn. We didn't need
He
that
wa-
shit.
Yeah, well, they weren't going to have the black suit. They weren't going to do that at all. It was just going to be about Harry and the Sandman. And
That
then
would have
they-
fine.
but then they said we want Venom, and he said I can't put Venom in until I have the black suit storyline. He said so do that too. So then he did all of it.
I didn't
Fucking
hate the dance
studios.
scene. Didn't hate the dance scene.
I
Well,
didn't
Sweet
hate it.
Contender.
I fucking did. Jesus Christ.
The dancing down the street scene is
I
is
know
perfect.
that they tried to get away with it because they did the raindrop scene in 2.
The Viagra commercial is the biggest piece of shit ever.
I never heard of
But
that.
the dance scene, movie Bob did this. Look him up. He's pretty cool.
No.
He explains why the dance scene is perfect because it's visually telling you as a viewer that you hate it, and therefore you hate the black suit on Peter Parker. You fucking despise Peter Parker because he's acting like a complete douchebag.
He smacked Mary Jane. I
which
mean,
he
like-
thinks is cool. I'm not talking about that scene. I'm talking about him dancing down the street.
okay.
Which is him pretending to be cool, but he has no fucking idea what cool is, so he's trying to do that. And therefore it is visually appalling, and you want him to take the suit off, so he starts acting like a douche. Bingo, bango, bongo, defended. Fuck the next scene.
Nah, that's not what the suit's all about, though. Suit just amplifies your
They
aggressive
fucked
tendencies.
up how it looked. They're not gonna get the aggressive tendencies down. The most
I love how,
iconic.
and that's
So,
true,
like,
huh? They
there's-
decided that
yeah.
if you put on the suit, you become a douchebag, and that's about it.
The most iconic fucking alternative costume for any superhero ever. And you can't even get the design right. That was my moment of going, this movie's gonna be shit.
Yeah, it was just a black and white recolor of the other suit.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even white, it was like gray.
It was black and gray. And the Venom suit was just even worse.
My
that
spider
2004?
sense is tingling.
2005.
I have it boned.
No,
Something like that.
I think it
2007.
was later. It was 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Had to have been. Yeah, it was.
2007, yeah.
Yeah, that was a late one, which I think is the latest film on this list, which probably dates it for you. Ugh.
Maybe. Yeah.
Going
Yeah.
to the next one.
Lord of the Rings. This one has all 3 of them at the exact same level, and they're
I
all
disagree.
they're high. They're high up.
Disagree.
I absolutely disagree. The second one is not good. Like
No.
No, the
It's
third one
alright.
isn't good either.
I disagree on that.
It's just
I'm
too long.
sorry. I'm sorry. The third one has 5 fucking endings and video game action scenes.
Well, I turn it off once they drop the ring in. Like, once it goes in with Gollum, I just turn it off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we could just choose our own fucking ending.
Yeah, I
You
do.
can.
Do you
The
guys
rest
just
of it
like
is
hate
boring.
epilogues?
Yes.
Look.
It's not a book, Benjamin. It's a fucking
Epilogues
movie.
to me
End it.
are the best. I hate when a movie just fucking ends. Like, oh, we did the big thing we were trying to do over. No, give me a little more. Come on.
No.
Oh,
look,
quit being greedy. Come
if-
on, the
if
movie's
anything-
over.
If anything, I feel like 1 should be higher because it does a lot of
Yeah,
fantasy
I
correctly.
like the
Yeah.
first one a lot.
I think 2
Like-
should stay where it is, and 3 should be lower. Because 3 drags on, has too much fucking bullshit in it, and Legolas rides down an elephant like a fucking Tony Hawk pro skater.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Worse-
say this.
He's,
The
he's
second
done worse
movie-
things, Bill.
This-
Mario jumped up a falling bridge.
But that's the start of it. In
We'll
the
get to
first
that.
film, all he does is shoot an orc like 800 times. Like one orc. He doesn't do anything fantastical. In 2, he gets to acceptable action movie standards of killing a lot of dudes, but not killing the correct dude. In 3, he's like a fucking superhero, which is total bullshit. You want to know how you judge Lord of the Rings films? How much bullshit Orlando Bloom gets away with. If he gets away with more,
Even he
the
knows
quality
it, though.
goes down.
And
Listen,
he's gonna do it again in Pirates 5.
listen. The second movie, like the second book, has no reason for existing. It does not move the story any further. It is a fucking siege movie.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean,
Even
it's,
though I'm defending it, you are correct,
it's
sir.
the last time we see Sauron in the movies, except for extended edition.
But Battle at Helm's Deep, even though I fucking hate Lord of the Rings, is dope as shit.
It's dope as
It's
shit.
not. It's just like
Shut up.
any other siege movie.
No, it's a siege movie. And yeah, there's some CG, but it's not plagued with CG. There's
Not
still
CG.
real people.
Siege.
No, I'm saying it is a siege movie, but I'm saying there's not an overwhelming CGI, which happens in
Gotcha.
Return of the King and the Hobbit films. It's still
It's
people
a,
fighting
it's a
people.
good fight scene. I just didn't want a whole movie about it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
1 is the best. Sean Bean.
Yeah. It's like season 1 of Game of
Who
Thrones.
dies
Game
again?
of Thrones is the best season.
Ugh.
Okay.
Zach, you haven't talked much about this. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
say? We have,
Honestly,
we have to bring our guest in here. Okay?
I just
Fuck
kind of
off.
let you ramble on that one because I don't.
Eh.
do,
Yeah, no-
do you not like Lord of the Rings?
No, I love it. It's just it's like from 10 years ago.
Oh
It's
shit,
starting
was
to-
that that long ago?
Yeah,
Yes.
Bill.
Oh,
2003.
Uh,
It
Start-
won
2001.
like-
so like it's
2002,
if you rewatch it now, it kind of just doesn't really hold up.
No, it doesn't. I got banned from watching the third one with my wife because I made fun of it when I watched it like a few years ago for the first time. Oh fuck, I got. Also, funny tangent. This is the drunk talking. When Jurassic Park was re-released in the theaters, not for 3D, but for like the $3 movie, these guys know this. I ran over everywhere in campus yelling, "Jurassic Park's in theaters! We're going!" and got like a huge crowd together. We went, and I don't remember who, but it was like our roommate AP's acting scene. She followed along too, and I was like, "I'm so excited to see Jurassic Park in theaters again." She goes, "I've never seen Jurassic Park," and I just turned to her and go, "Where the fuck were you in 1993?"
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. You met him at the wedding. Matt saw Jurassic Park for the first time 2 years ago.
Okay, but if I would ask the question, "Where the fuck were you in 1993?" would his answer be, "Not alive yet"?
Because that's what the person's was.
4. He would be this many.
Because
This many.
I had a fucking like what is it, quarter life crisis right there, where my whole life just
I wasn't
shattered
alive
before
yet.
me.
She's like, I hadn't been born yet.
I wasn't
Like,
born yet. She's like, "What month?" I was like, "Probably June or July." And she goes, "I wasn't born yet." I went, I was fucking
it is.
7, for Christ's sake.
Oh,
It's
I was
amazing.
2. I was 2.
Fun
when that
fact:
happened.
Lost World is the first movie I can remember seeing in theaters.
I don't even know my first movie I
Really?
remember seeing. Either.
I
I think
remember
mine was
seeing
Prince of Egypt.
It's
Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Bert's a little younger than us.
He's way younger than us. Tangent's done. We going to Mad Max?
Yeah, sure. I don't
What-
know. I haven't never seen these movies.
What
so-
the fuck is wrong with you?
I know, right?
He's a normal human being, then. Lay off.
I'm wondering if he judged Mad Max 1 off of the English dub. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's an English dub?
Yeah, when it was first released, there was an English dub because they thought the Australian accents were too hard to understand.
Oh,
Wow.
People are
Australians are
dumb.
Which, if you saw Mad Max, it's also a very weird Australian indie film trying to be an American blockbuster. So it's already fucking bizarre as it is.
So this list has Mad Max 2 at the top, then Beyond Thunderdome, the third film, and then even lower than that, the first film.
I feel Max 1 and Thunderdome should be on the same level.
Yes, agreed.
With them all being elevated up.
I think the second movie is the worst of the three.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Zach?
Eh,
Is that all you're
I'm
going to say?
I'm not a fan of the third one.
Fair
It
enough.
starts out really weird.
I like it because it's weird. It's also the first one I saw, so I'm a little biased. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you better go.
I'm aware that I'm biased towards it, but I still enjoy the idea of it. Especially when Miller stated someone pitched to him the idea of Lord of the Flies in the Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes,
Okay.
what if they find Max as the British guard, or like the British soldier at the end? And that's how Beyond Thunderdome became.
The third movie is the second movie done better.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Is that the
Okay.
dude?
It's not any different than the second movie, really, but it's done better. That's how I feel about it. And the first movie is great because it's just its own thing and it's awesome.
I love Mad Max. I just love Mad Max. It was like one of my cornerstones as a child. So I love that Fury Road kicked so much ass.
I still haven't seen Fury Road.
Had to.
I was honestly scared to death about Fury Road.
So am I. I still am scared,
Don't
despite
be.
all the good things I've heard about it.
Other than Tom Hardy starts to slur his words towards the end, it's actually fan-fucking-tastic.
Well, he's drunk, so
Yeah.
Was he drunk on set?
And
probably.
and
I mean, it's Tom.
I may have gotten that game, and we're going to get a Let's Play on this channel soon. It's fucking great.
Finger guns everywhere.
All right, we're going to jump to the next one while I go refill my booze. So
Okay.
please, I know there's not much to talk about here.
Nope. I've never seen the second or third one, but this is Jaws.
Okay, I'm going to be right back.
So the first one is godly, apparently, because it's a full bar. The third one is the next best, but not by much. It's like way down there, and the second one is slightly below that. So the second one's even worse.
I'm
I
not going
don't
to lie.
even-
What?
I was just gonna say I don't even count this as a quote unquote trilogy.
Trilogy?
Like this doesn't count. Like Jaws 2 and 3 aren't even probably sanctioned by
Yo.
anybody.
Every sequel of Jaws is kind of like, why is this happening each time? Like, no
Yeah.
one asked for this. But the thing is, there's like 4 Jaws films, I think. There's Jaws, Jaws 2, Jaws the Revenge, Jaws 4, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know
and
the
don't
order.
forget Deep Blue Sea.
I honestly don't
Super
remember
Jaws.
the order the films come in. I don't. After Jaws, it's just kind of like the other 3 could happen in any order. I don't know. I know
doesn't
one of
matter.
them is about Brody's wife with this new love interest who flies a plane in the Caribbean, if you will. And there's
Billy
one.
Muted. Billy
That
Muted.
movie begins with this guy who looks like Michael J. Fox, I think, if my 12-year-old memory. Getting eaten in New York, and then they go to the Caribbean, I think. One of them takes place at a water park,
I don't remember being...
which is
stoned
the
in a
Deep
long
Blue
while.
Sea movie, basically.
Deep
Oh,
Blue
you're
Sea, or as
sad.
I like to call it, Jurassic World prequel.
Yeah, well, Deep Blue Sea and the Jaws movie that take place at a water park are pretty much the same movie.
Did they enhance the shark?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
And I couldn't even tell you what the other Jaws film is of those.
Look, let's just be real here. There should only be Jaws.
Yeah.
The rest
Yeah.
of them should be like 1%.
You missed out on that.
Oh,
You
I'm,
don't-
I'm sorry.
Maybe you
But
should pay
it's true.
attention.
I mean, it's
Maybe I shouldn't get more booze. Where's your
So
coffee,
mine-
sir? Where is your coffee?
I drink my coffee
Oh,
earlier
okay.
today.
Can we just move? I mentioned Michael J. Fox a moment ago. Let's move on
Birch,
to
Move
the
on.
Michael J.
Back
Fox
to the
trilogy.
Future. This is okay. So, well, here's what he's got. The first one is clearly the best, very almost full. The second and third are almost equal.
Yeah, I thought they were
Third-
equal
See
for a
that.
while.
The third one is just slightly worse. Now, one of my questions I always ask, like when people talk about Back to the Future, I go, Back to the Future 1 is obviously the best one. What do you think is better, 2 or 3? I think the answer is 3 is a better movie, but a lot of people disagree with me. But
I can't.
I agree with you.
I can't answer
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
because the last time I saw these films is. Were you there for that, LB? When we did the Back to the Future?
No, I wasn't there.
There was
You watched all 3 in theaters at one
all
time.
3 in theaters for $3, and it got painful. Like first one you love, but then you realize every movie follows the same rhythm, hits the
Yeah.
same jokes at the same time, which is fine across viewings in space and time.
Because you get the nostalgia factor.
But when you watch them back to back to back, it is rough to the point where I just
Yo.
wanted to die in 3.
Robert Zemeckis isn't like a great director,
Yeah.
so
But- But I always thought, growing up, from like a nostalgia factor, that 3 was better than 2.
well, it is.
Ah,
I don't know anymore.
2 is garbage. Hey,
I think-
something needs to be done about your kids. Okay, well, I'll correct it when I get to there.
Mm-hmm.
Done. That's all you need to do.
yeah, you don't need to travel into the future to do that.
No.
Yeah, you really
Yeah,
don't.
you just gotta
That's
like,
a really
okay,
good-
I'll remember that.
I never thought
Done.
that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking does that in the first film with the bulletproof vest.
Yeah. It's a
We're
good
done.
point.
We're done here. We're done.
Yep.
Next one.
I was going to argue, but now I don't need to
Yeah,
argue.
you
I
won.
don't
Right.
even know what was the 1880s was. I don't even remember like why he had to go back because Doc was missing.
Doc got hit by
Doc
lightning
was
at the end of 2 and got sent back in time because they messed up the settings. So he got back
Oh.
to 1882.
It's
He went to
85.
go five.
Was it 85?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's always fives.
Okay, cool.
Right?
30 years
You're wrong.
back, 30 years forward, 100 years back.
Okay,
I could be wrong.
I
don't
have
know.
problems with this next one.
Die Hard. So the first one is near perfect.
Well, it's a Christmas movie, so
The second one is slightly below it,
Also,
and the
Christmas movie.
third one is slightly below that. So it's like a little stair. Like
Let me talk to the viewers real quick.
no.
Hello, viewers. Die Hard is the best Christmas and action movie ever to exist. This should have 100%. Fuck you and your graph. Also, number 2, not that good. Number 3, pretty goddamn good.
3's with Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Yep, and
Yes.
Higher than 2.
Yes.
Higher, yeah.
yes.
Yes, definitely. 2 is just 1, but in an airport. There's no
Yes.
difference.
3 had Jeremy Irons,
Oh yes, and I
who
hate
was
him.
fucking awesome. Wait,
You
do you
hate
hate him?
Jeremy
Do you hate
Irons?
him because he was scarred? You hate him because of him?
No, I hate Jeremy Irons because he never is anybody else but Jeremy Irons.
and I'm
You're
okay
in a
with
movie.
it.
You're in a movie with Samuel L. Jackson, who is nobody but Samuel L. Jackson, and
What?
Bruce Willis, who is nobody but Bruce Willis.
Samuel L. Jackson is more entertaining than Jeremy Irons. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm slow reading Jeremy Irons.
As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Every wife had 7 sacks. Every sacks had 7 cats. Sacks, cats, wives, and men. How many men when I was going to St. Ives? My number is 555 plus your answer. You have 30 seconds to comply. I did that while drunk.
Fuck off.
Okay, straight up.
Fuck off.
But to be real,
Be
two,
proper.
two should be at about a 70. 3 should be at an 80 to 85. And 1 should be closer to 100%. Because Die Hard 1 is still probably the best action movie I've ever seen to date.
Fair.
Fair enough. While you guys
but-
talk about
but
the next trilogy,
they-
I'm going to be...
They missed
getting out some of
Die
this
Hard
beef.
4 called The Fifth Element.
No, Bill. Die Hard... That's Die Hard 5.
No, that's Die Hard 4.
No, because Fifth Element, Die Hard 5.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. The fifth.
I don't want to think about Live Free or Die Hard or Die Hard Another
You
Day.
have
or
to
whatever.
at least think about Live Free or Die Hard.
It wasn't
I'm
that
sorry.
Bad. It wasn't that bad.
Kevin Smith's in it.
No.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But
No, it wasn't that bad.
what was the other one?
Die Hard with a
Uh,
Vengeance.
No.
Die Harder.
no.
Die Hardest.
I just saw
It's a
this
good
in
day
the
to die
fucking-
hard.
That's it.
Yes.
It's a good day to die hard.
I bought tickets for my brother and I before my wedding to see Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3, Die Hard 4, and then the release of Die Hard 5.
Where are you seeing these like movies that are just coming out like?
What is that? Celebration Cinema does them all the time.
Bill,
No, we don't have that over here.
there's the other Die Hard, Under the Tuscan Sun. It was supposed to be a Die Hard movie, but then they didn't make it one.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, it's a Bruce Willis movie. It's
Yeah,
supposed to be,
I didn't think that was called that though.
yeah, Under the Tuscan Sun. It was supposed to be Die Hard 4.
No,
but-
that wasn't. That's not what it's called.
yes, it is. It's Under the
No,
Tuscan
it's
Sun.
not. I'm fucking
Yeah,
telling
fuck
you.
you.
No, it's called something else. I'm sorry, but it is called something else. But it was supposed to be Die Hard 4, and he said no, that's not a Die Hard film.
Under the Tuscan Sun.
16 Blocks? No. Alpha
Guarantee you.
City Hostage. Ocean's 12. Oh, fuck, he was in Ocean's 12? God damn it. Tears of
Yeah.
the Sun, jackass. It was called Tears of the Sun.
Well, what's Under the Tuscan Sun?
I don't know, but it was
It's
called
like a
Tears of the Sun.
romantic comedy.
It's a rom-com. All right,
Oh,
OB,
God.
go get
What have I
drink.
done wrong? What
Go
have I
get
done wrong?
You
the
put
sun.
your faith in yourself. That's what
Tears
you're
of the
doing wrong.
Sun.
Go get your drink.
I was close. I was thinking of the correct movie. I
You
just
were.
said the title
you were.
wrong.
Which you had Sun correctly.
Tears of the Sun, I believe, is about
I had
Africa,
the sun
not
correctly.
Tuscany.
Yeah, because that was supposed to be Bruce Willis. John McClane's plane gets shot down, and he has to survive in the jungle. And he said that's not a Die Hard film. So,
All right.
go get your booze.
All right, you guys move on to the next trilogy. I'm not getting more booze. I'm leaking out some booze.
Get more booze too. Birch, hit us up.
Blade. The best one's the second one, and the next down is the first one, and 3 is not worth shit.
Zach, did you see these?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Accurate.
I don't hate 3 that much.
I do.
Because I love Ryan Reynolds, and Ryan Reynolds literally just had fun.
See, that's the point where the graph is correct.
Oh,
And
is that much
the-
Ryan Reynolds and everything else
Yeah.
is shit? Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
because there's so much shit you have to wade through to get to Ryan Reynolds.
Which most okay, we're moving from 3. Most people are kind of shocked by the effect that 2 is good, and then I have to remind them Guillermo del Toro did it.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman's in it.
Yeah.
And what's that one guy who plays the villain who's fucking great? He was also
Not Steven Dorff. Thank God.
yeah, he was the villain in Hellboy 2 as well.
Oh, that guy. What's his nuts?
No, not
I just was looking this up today because I saw something about Ron Perlman on TV.
Luke Goss.
Yeah.
That man is awesome. If you need to have any more information on why he's badass, watch Blade 2 and then watch Hellboy 2 back to back, and you will never feel more sympathy for a villain ever. Like he walks the line of I'm a villain who has the motives to be the hero in a different light. And it's great.
It's true.
That's why I
What?
love Blade 2.
Blade 1. I don't know. There's just so many weird scenes in Blade 1.
Yeah.
I ended up watching. I actually watched it with this before I started dating my current lady. A while ago, I was watching it with a friend and this girl I was kind of seeing, and their roommates, and they're like, "What the?" When the bloodbath scene came on, they're like, "What the fuck is going on? What is this movie?" I'm like, "It's Blade. You guys not know Blade?"
Is that when like the rave is happening and the blood
Yeah.
happens? Okay.
Yeah. Like, I was like, "Do you not know that this is about vampires?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, well, this will be a complete treat for you."
The weird thing about Blade was when I went to go see it in theaters, I didn't know Blade was a comic book character. That this
I
was a
didn't either.
comic book movie, you know?
Yeah.
And Blade 1 does a really good job of not feeling comic booky.
Yeah, it's very nice in that. But then 3 is really comic booky.
Yeah, it really is. I still love 2. 2
I need to watch 2 again.
I need to actually go out and own 2. That's how much I like it. When I can go out and say I want to buy a movie, that is like the highest standard towards films right now. I'm sorry. I'm pretty drunk right now.
Good, then you'll be ready for this next one.
Don't worry. The last there's 3 on this list that I give a shit about that I'm gonna argue so fucking hard on that you guys better fucking argue against me. Otherwise, it's gonna be me bitching at the screen.
Like it is every
Yeah.
time.
let's jump to Planet of the Apes.
Welcome to my show, sir.
It's basically this. So Planet of the Apes, the first one is the best by a lot. The second one is really down there, and the third one is just apparently awful.
Look, if someone put a gun to my head and said, name the second Planet of the Apes film, I could
Rise
get...
of the Apes.
I don't... Is it right? No, it's like... Isn't it Escape, or then The Center, and then this Escape, and then there's the new ones, which is Rise, and then...
Dawn.
I don't fucking know anymore. Okay.
I'm more interested in seeing the newer ones than the old ones. I tried to watch the
I've
first
never
one.
seen the old ones, but the new ones are fucking awesome.
Wait. When you say new ones, do you mean Rise and Dawn,
Yes.
and not Tim Burton?
Yeah, not Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah. The new
Because-
Tim Burton was a good experiment, but no thank you.
That was honestly, I think, the downfall of Tim Burton right there.
No, he's redeeming himself. Don't worry.
What the fuck do you mean he's redeeming himself? I can't type Tim.
His motifs are back, and so is his. Thank God, his music.
He's directing Dumbo.
And Alice in
checks
the
are
Looking
nice.
Glass.
Checks are nice to cash.
Hey, back to Planet of the Apes, though.
Okay, this is gonna give me a lot of hate, but I don't care about Planet of the Apes.
I don't really
Yeah.
care.
The second one is called Beneath. The third one's
Oh.
called Escape From.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that
Escape.
you should say it.
I believe Beneath is the one where they meet like the Omega people,
Right here,
the
gentlemen.
telepathic humans.
After Planet of the Apes, he does Big Fish. That movie was fantastic. Charlie
Yeah.
and the Chocolate Factory, shit. Corpse Bride, I liked. Sweeney Todd, shit. Alice in Wonderland, shit. Dark Shadows, shit. Frankenweenie didn't see because I liked the short one.
Dark Shadows was campy, and I don't think
Dark
people
Shadows
got that.
was a shit on the fucking.
I don't think you
TV
got
show.
that then.
Dark
I love the
Shadow's
TV
terrible.
show, motherfucker.
The movie was terrible.
Let's face it.
The third Planet of the Apes movie, Escape from Planet of the Apes, is where
They
three.
get Charlton Heston back for like 5 seconds.
That's where three talking chimpanzees arrive on modern Earth. Modern Earth being the 70s, of course.
All right, I think we've spent enough time with this because
Let's talk about.
I don't think
That's
anyone here
terrible.
has seen more than the first movie.
yeah, it's
Let's-
terrible.
Let's talk about the next one on the list. Probably, I don't know if it's true or not, but I hold as like the best sequels in cinema history.
I think many would agree with you.
Godfather.
Godfather. The
Well-
first one is about 90% or more, because for like 93. The second one is full, and the third one is just shit. Just
Shit.
nothing.
So.
I can't comment much about this because I watched Godfather 1. Said this was great. I don't need to see anymore. And
Haven't
I
seen
also
all-
didn't care about Al Pacino.
I've seen all three Godfather movies, and I saw them all within a relatively short amount of period of time. I would say the first is actually better than the second one, simply because it works better as a standalone film, whereas the second one pretty much needs the first one to set
Yeah.
it up. The third one, I don't think is as terrible as this thing makes it.
That's what a lot of people are saying to me when I say that, should I watch the next two Godfathers?
The third
Watch
one,
the next one.
if you can just ignore the terrible acting of, what's her name?
The daughter.
Sophia.
The daughter, yeah. Sophia Coppola?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you can just ignore her terrible acting, the movie's honestly not that bad. It's a pretty good movie.
it's all right.
I'm a German
I mean-
right now.
There's nothing wrong with it, really.
Well,
It's just as
they
Like,
could have
is that
waited
real or is
a
that
little
fake?
longer. I think they could have waited a little longer and made a better movie.
Agreed.
yeah.
Though I've never seen it.
But even having watched the second one, I mean, the second one just kind of meanders. It's not really like a great movie. I don't know. I've never understood why everyone loves the second one so much.
We'll
Because of
we'll get into
Bobby
that real
De Niro.
soon.
Because of Robert De Niro. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Did you know
Honestly.
that I saw Heat in theaters when I was younger?
I believe
Heat.
it. Seemed
I
like the
don't
type.
When
I've
did
never
Heat
seen
come
it.
out? I fell asleep in the middle of it.
94.
Fuck, dude, I was like almost 8.
Almost 8.
No, it came out in 95. I fell asleep in theaters.
Yeah, you're a child.
And that movie was like 3.5 hours long. I'm sorry, I derailed.
Back
What about
on
the next
track.
trilogy?
Rocky. First
Yeah.
one's the best. and the second and third are even, I think, and just below the first
Okay.
one.
Remind me real quick.
Okay.
What's the second movie?
The second
is
is
the rematch.
okay. First is
Yes.
Apollo. Second is rematch. 3 is Mr. T. 4 is Dolph Lundgren.
Drago.
Which I don't know why he didn't
Drago.
include 4. I thought 4 was better than 3.
Because this is trilogies, Bill. Fuck off.
It's not quadrilogy.
That is a made-up term. There's no
I-
such thing as a quadrilogy. And I have
Coined
the
it.
quadrilogy over there.
Coined it.
No, you didn't. I'll go get it.
Coined it.
Okay, this is being done.
I will say this: the second and third Rocky movies are entirely, what's the word?
Useless.
Not useless. Fuck off, Bill. We'll get to that later.
Nobody cares, Billiam.
Non-consequential. Inconsequential.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
They don't need to exist.
What?
There's no point for them.
Rocky.
Well, the
3.
whole story is a rip off anyway. So yeah.
The only Rocky movies you need are Rocky versus Ivan Drago,
That's
and
it.
Rocky Balboa.
No. You only need Rocky.
I'm sorry. He stole the story from an actual boxer and never paid him until recently.
Oh,
So
you mean like he did in Copland when he stole a story from a cop?
yeah. So
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
I don't
if,
care about all that. That to me doesn't have any effect on whether the movie's good or not.
to
Next
me,
one.
it makes that Oscar seem a little less.
Agreed. But the movie itself stands regardless of all that shit.
Next one. Birch.
Terminator. So Terminator, the first one is pretty good. The second one is full, so that's the best, obviously, and the third one is very, very, very low.
Another cue that makes me think that it was made by a Gen Xer.
Because 2 is higher than 1.
Because 2 is full.
Mm.
It
you
wasn't
guys-
full.
have you
but
guys
it's good.
watched
I love
2?
2. Yeah.
I've
Yes,
only
I've
seen
seen all of
the
them.
first one.
Have you watched 2 recently?
Yes.
It's boring.
To
Ah.
you.
No. After like the first scene where they fight in the mall, and maybe the hospital scene, the rest of the movie is pointless. You
My
have.
favorite
Go ahead.
my favorite Terminator movie is the first one.
Yes, me too. Because you have actual stakes.
You don't have the stupid kid.
You don't have the stupid kid, and then, like I said, after the first fight in the mall, when you realize you're dealing with a robot versus robot, and they can't really kill each other, every fight scene loses all tension. When I was younger, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, because, look, that guy's made out of liquid metal, ha ha ha. But when I got older and started understanding, like, tension and writing and filmmaking, it was boring. It's fucking boring. And the kid is goddamn annoying. Like, 30 minutes is shared with him teaching Arnold Schwarzenegger to say, "Hasta la vista, baby," in 90s slang. Oh my, fuck that movie. My
Carry a
cat,
lot of hate in your heart.
my cat woke up, so we're gonna hear him in a minute.
Cool.
Jonesy.
Jonesy, come here.
But obviously the third one is clearly the worst. There's no even debating that.
The third one was a necessity to end it, and then they made
No.
more.
No.
And then
There's
they made
no,
more.
no, fuck off. There's no reason for the third one to exist. Period.
James Cameron had to finance Avatar. So
Yeah,
he sell the
basically.
rights.
And then we got Avatar, which was worse.
Shit movie.
Did you
You
guys see?
disagree? Go
It
fuck
looked
yourself.
pretty.
Jonesy, come here.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
Okay.
Did you see the joke about how he made Avatar? It was, "Hey, I lost a bet. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Color. Blue. Movie. Dances with Wolves. BRB."
Yeah, I'm making it, and it's gonna win all, and it's gonna fucking beat Titanic's record of money.
You're a little early,
I've never understood the appeal of that movie
You're a
ever.
little early, buddy. But here's Jonesy.
Well, you're not
I never
Native
finished watching
American,
it.
so.
Hi, Jonesy.
I'm a communist pig.
Speaking about communist pigs, let's go to Rambo.
Okay, so I've never seen any one of these movies. I know
First
nothing
one.
about Rambo.
Okay, listen. Rambo is the most confusing trilogy to be named. The first one is
Yes.
actually called First Blood.
Yep.
Then it's called First Blood 2 Rambo.
Part 2.
Part 2.
No, it's Rambo First Blood Part 2.
And then the third one's called Rambo 3. Where's Rambo 1 and 2?
Well, Rambo 1 is First Blood
No,
Part
it's called First Blood.
No.
God,
Rambo
Rambo.
1 is First Blood Part 2.
So
There's
so
no
hold on.
Rambo 2.
So it should be called Rambo 2: First Blood Part 3.
Yes.
Did they ever go back and try to do what they did with Indiana Jones and try to put Indiana Jones and the at the beginning of Raiders?
Probably, but I don't.
'Cause-
That's why I don't own actually a proper copy of Raiders, because everyone says Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark when it's called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's just called Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I never put Indiana Jones in any of the titles of those 3 films.
You shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Good work.
It's
man.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade.
Okay,
Yep.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Fun.
The
fun
Ra-
We only
Ra-
need the first movie.
yes.
honestly.
Rambo is very, very high up there. 2, 3 are equal, and they're like halfway through.
Fun fact, real quick, because it's actually kind of funny that they're back to back. The hospital scene of Sarah Connor breaking out in Terminator 2 was actually repurposed from Rambo 2 when Rambo 2 was supposed to be a villain. Rambo was supposed to be a villain, or much like he was in First Blood, misunderstood. But Stallone didn't want to play a dark villainish character; he wanted to play a straight out hero, which is why Rambo 2 First Blood 2
Yeah.
whatever is the way it is.
I've never seen Rambo 2 or 3. I've only seen First Blood.
Save your
You only
time.
need to see
Which First
Blood.
Blood is an excellent movie.
Mm-hmm.
It is
It really
very
is.
sad.
It's what
very
it,
sad.
it what it needed to be. It was really
Yep.
good.
Vietnam was terrible, man.
Yeah, it's a great post-Vietnam film.
Thank
Exactly.
God for Nixon for getting us out, right? Bet you guys never thought of it that way.
No, I
No.
didn't. No one thinks of it that way, Bill.
I'm a history major. Fucking suck it.
Time for some Batman.
Batman.
Yeah, this is one I've got thoughts about.
So this is the original Batman.
This is the
trilogy.
original. Yeah, this is. Some people actually thought that after going through all these trilogies of Blade and Rocky and Godfather, that they were talking about the new trilogy, and I was like,
I'd have problem with it still.
To be fair, if this was talking about the original trilogy, I would agree with the ranking.
Of Batman 89?
No. I'm saying if this is the Dark Knight trilogy, I would agree with the ranking.
"Oh, you like Dark Knight less than Begins?"
I did.
Yes,
But I
I
didn't,
thought Batman
didn't-
Begins was the best. Of
I
the
didn't
three.
hate Rises as much as this guy did. If that was it.
Yeah,
I actually
wasn't-
thought Rises was alright.
yeah. I
But-
actually liked Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. I didn't
This
like
one-
2 as much. But this is about 89. So Birch break it
89. So Batman 89 is the best,
at like
The second-
70?
70-ish.
60.
60?
Batman Returns is below that slightly, and the third one is very, very low. I think the first one should be higher,
Yes.
because the first one is a really solid film that still holds up. Well, I think anyway.
I
I
think
watched it last weekend and I was bored
Alright.
most of the time.
Okay, I give you that. I watched it like 2-3 years ago and I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it. I had to put it down and go do something else.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna stop right there. Batman Returns is the best Batman movie ever of all time.
Now you know he's
Oh,
drunk.
Okay,
Look
okay,
at
okay.
him.
I'm going to disagree with you. Even though I love Batman Returns, the best Batman movie of all time ever is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. So
Okay,
go
okay.
fuck yourself.
Live action Batman.
Okay, then yes, you are right.
Movie.
Returns, really?
Yes.
Returns,
I mean,
yeah.
I love Returns, but you think it's better than the first one?
Yes.
It deals with a lot of abstract thoughts that aren't common in comic book movies, like politics and, you know, like corruption and stuff like that. And Batman takes a backseat to it.
And
So-
that's why I feel like, because I haven't watched it in a little while, I feel like as a kid, I wouldn't care about any of that.
No,
obviously.
no,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. But I remember like playing the Game Gear game and loving it, and thinking the movie was fantastic because it was like really unique style and art and everything.
And like any good movie, it's set during Christmas.
Yes,
Yes.
Die Hard.
I think really my major thought about all of these is I think they should all be higher.
No,
Because
Forever
I think
is shit.
Forever
Agree.
is not shit.
Yes,
Batman
it is.
Forever is
Out-
so much fun.
Out of the
No.
It is fun.
out of the 4,
I got
3
your back.
is the worst
Yeah,
fucking thing ever.
No,
Wait a
4.
minute. You think Batman Forever is a worse movie than Batman and Robin?
Arnold
No,
Schwarzenegger.
no.
Fucking Jim Carrey's not that bad.
As the Riddler, he's playing Joker 2, for Christ's
No,
sake.
Tommy
And I'm
Lee
sorry,
Jones.
but what the
Tommy
hell
Lee
is Tommy
Jones
Lee
is
Jones
playing
doing
the Joker.
as... Fucking watch that movie again, motherfucker.
I agree. Tommy Lee Jones is terrible as Two-Face.
He's terrible as Two-Face, and Jim Carrey
But
was the most
I think
miscast
Jim
son of a bitch
Carrey-
as Riddler ever.
Jim Carrey's an interesting Riddler, though.
No, he's a
Jim
terrible
Carrey
Riddler.
could have been a great Riddler with better writing.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck was his silver outfit at the climax of the film? Where you could clearly see his junk a la David Bowie Labyrinth?
I think Val Kilmer was a good Batman.
Chris Birch
Val Kilmer-
enjoyed his chunk.
Val Kilmer fucking phoned in that movie.
I think Val Kilmer really, honestly, I'm not even just trying to be funny. I think he actually got down a really good Bruce Wayne and Batman.
He literally uses the Batsuit for a booty call.
No,
George Clooney was
He
a better
does.
Bruce Wayne than
that's
Val
not his
Kilmer.
fault, though. That's not Val Kilmer's fault.
Yeah.
Like,
But he could have said no.
Val Kilmer to the movie?
He could have.
You got offered to play Batman, would you turn it down?
I would say yes, but I would say this scene ain't happening.
That's
No,
fair.
you go.
When-
You take your check right to the bank, you cash it, and then you do that scene.
Batman Forever is the worst Batman.
Okay.
I don't agree.
I disagree.
Because I can watch Batman and Robin and have fun.
You don't have
I
fun
can't
at all.
watch
can't.
Batman Forever.
You
See,
don't have
that's how I
fun
can watch
forever.
Batman Forever and have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
To each their own. To
Might
each
be
their own.
nostalgia, but still, I don't know. I enjoy it.
Is there any disagreement that 2 is better than 1?
I guess
I
I
like
have to
two
rewatch
better.
it. I would disagree right off the bat, but it's not like by much. They're both high up. Like,
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if people argued with it, but I do like 2 better than 1.
Just remember 2 things. 1, Danny DeVito as the Penguin.
Best cast ever.
Great.
2,
Christopher Walken.
Michelle Pfeiffer as the Catwoman.
Okay, hold on. We stop the presses real quick before we jump to the next one. Backstory. LB
Uh-oh.
once told me that
Oh,
his
God.
first boner was from Michelle Pfeiffer's catsuit.
Wow. Really?
True story. True story.
I mean, Alicia Silverstone acting aside.
no. She's
Yeah,
not
but
even
rewatch that
attractive.
movie. She looks super young, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer as
As
Catwoman.
as a 12-year-old boy, that's not super weird.
Fair
as
enough.
a 28-year-old man, yes, super weird.
Hold on, when did Returns
Weirdo.
come out?
92.
80,
In
92.
92. How old
89.
were you in 92, LB?
90.
well, it was later when I watched the movie. Obviously, that the bonering happened.
Bonering.
Well, his town didn't have a theater until 98, so
Oh my
Watching it on
God.
VHS, of course.
go to the Nickelodeon on the boardwalk.
Gotta look at the Nickelodeon and find the bonus.
I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure Batman Returns was the first Batman movie I ever saw.
I
Really?
think it was
You
mine
saw-
too.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
I
saw
don't think I
I
saw
was shown
Batman.
Batman first, but
I saw 89 in probably 89 or 90 when I was really young.
I always thought I had seen 89, but then in college when watching 89, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've seen this movie.
Dummy.
So are we moving on to?
okay, this one's gonna be explosive.
Okay, so this
All right,
this is
everybody
the
turn it off.
Bill, why don't you do this one actually? Why don't
this
you-
Final one.
this is the trilogy that everybody sends this graph to me for. Okay,
and appropriately, it's at the end.
it's at the end. I didn't. It's Alien. Okay, and as you noticed, I love Alien. Okay, the first one's at like a solid 90. Second one's at a full, and 3 is at like 15%.
Yeah.
I have so much wrong with this.
Break it down.
Okay, one is a goddamn masterpiece. Okay, it is perfect.
Sci-fi horror masterpiece.
It is. There is nothing else like it in existence.
Very
And-
spooky.
It's spooky. It's very real. Like, I don't know. Like, if this was like, it wasn't Ridley Scott's first film, was it?
Dark Space or something like that.
No, that's James Cameron, jackass, and that's Dark
Oh.
Star.
It could have been, honestly.
I'll look it up. Someone look it up real quick.
I don't want to.
Okay.
You
But-
made the claim. You got to look it up.
okay, but
Who are we looking up?
Ridley Scott.
Ridley
That
Scott.
fucking asshole. Listen, I have to respect him, but I fucking hate him. Is that weird?
Nope.
No, it wasn't even close. It might have been his first major film.
Yeah, The Duelist he did.
Yeah, everything else was TV shows. So, what makes it so unique is that, Birch, you just watched this not too long ago,
Yeah.
right? Alien is unique in the way that it's shot with long shots that just stays on people for no reason, and all the lines of dialogue are spoken naturally, where people repeat things to make like real life. People talk over each other. There's no you say a line, wait for the next person to say a line. It's all real fast. And like even the way it's mic'd, where there's certain parts where people are farther off in the shot that you can barely hear what they're saying, but the dialogue is still very important. Where like towards the end, Parker's yelling at Ripley about killing the alien, and Ripley comes up with this plan, and he's walking out the door, and she goes, "Is that good for you?" And you hear him barely go, "Yeah, that's okay," because he's off in the distance. She goes, "Is that good for you?" And it's just a great shot from beginning to end. I love that. Should be at 100%. Alien 3 was the first film I ever saw of the series.
Uh-oh.
I was
That's odd.
I was 8. It was on Cinemax. It was late. I watched it. It was awesome.
Right before porn?
Yeah, right before the softcore porn.
Good man.
Yeah, but
Oh.
and so like a lot of things in nostalgia, it's my favorite. I know it's not great, but I don't think it's that bad. Which again
No.
is the reason why I think this is from a Gen Xer, because a lot of Gen Xers hate 3 because spoilers, Birch, you're gonna see it when you see Alien 3. They kill Hicks and Newt at the very beginning.
You told me that, yeah.
They straight up kill him, and everybody hates it just for that.
That doesn't make sense. I would have hated it for the, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, most people
Get
just hate
over
it because they're like, oh, they killed Hicks. I'm like, Hicks doesn't have a point in the story. It actually diminishes the story that they're telling if Hicks was there. And Newt they didn't get because it was made in like 94 or something like that, and the girl who played Newt would have been 10 years older, and recasting it would just have been as big a sin as killing her off. But I don't see the hate towards this film, because I was going to bring this up when we were talking about the Fantastic Four as well. Because with the Fantastic Four coming out and everyone, like the director saying that like the series, his movie got butchered by the studio, this caused a lot of resurgence to talk about how, Albie, wake up!
God, 3 beers.
Yeah, dude.
Nap time, guys.
There was a resurgence of how Fincher
'Cause
and
of this.
Alien 3 and how off-put he is. But my problem between this and them like referring Fan-Fortastic and Alien 3, or Alien Cubed as people call it, is that Alien 3 still tells a cohesive and well put together story. There might be a few plot holes here and there, but the story is still really, really solid, and it's a very emotional journey for Ripley and a good end towards the trilogy. And I don't understand why people hate on it so much. And if you watch the director's cut or the assembly cut or whatever it's called, where they add like 45 minutes to it, it's fucking mind-blowingly amazing.
What's that? I took in college. We took in college, guys. We had a cinema class. Half of it was Fincher films. The first half was Tarantino. I don't know if Mr. LB, is it?
I
You
did
didn't
that
take
class.
it. It was actually pretty good. I got a 98 in the class.
Did you take the James Cameron one too?
No.
Okay. I sat in on the James Cameron one just so I could see Big Trouble in Little China on big screen.
I took that class. I took Kubrick films, which was a waste of time.
Why would you? I don't know. Man.
It was an easy B.
ECB.
Yeah, I didn't show up half the time, and I wrote
Why
shit
would you
different.
show up? You already know enough about Kubrick because it's Kubrick, and you can rent
No,
everything
no,
for like
actually-
$5.
Kubrick, he's crazy.
He's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
No. Well, before college, I didn't really have a decent school to
Oh.
teach me film, so our television program was 3 VHS cameras. So, yeah. But,
So you took
yeah.
Fincher.
Yeah, and our instructor was like, you he made Alien 3, and we watched it, and she's like, just kind of form your own opinion about it. He rips on it, but it's not as bad as he says it is, and it wasn't.
No, like the biggest plot hole in it is
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, Birch. I don't know if you care about a spoiler, but there's a character who they keep calling 84 towards like the second half of the film, and it's
Okay.
referred to his IQ. So he's supposed to be, mildly stupid. I'm not going to say the R word because some people might get offended. But like he's just like, don't call me that, and it just comes out of nowhere, and it's never brought up again. But that's like the biggest plot hole. The movie itself tells a solid story, and it's a very finite, depressing story for Ripley. That's an emotional tale for her, which is what Alien has been.
Yeah.
And we talked about this on a podcast with Eric Roman, where she has that line where she's trying to hunt down the alien to kill her. She goes, "You've been in my life for so long. I know nothing else. All I need you to do is do what you do best." And she tries to stab it with a pipe for it to kill her. The movie is great. I don't think... I mean, it's not a fucking 15%, but nowhere is it near 100%. It tells a cohesive story. People get confused because everyone has their shaved head because of a lice outbreak, I think they said. And it gets a little confusing there. But, like, again, all of the prisoners or whatever they are expendable. So you're not supposed to get attached to anybody at all.
They're prisoners.
There's
They're
only
not
like
good people.
1 or 2 people that really matter in it. And
The
He
preacher.
passed away.
Yeah.
the preacher who is
So
Charles
Charles
S.
S.
Dutton,
Yeah.
who is an African American. So guess what? You can fucking pick him out of a goddamn crowd of white folk.
Yeah.
Charles Dance, who you would know as
Tywin Lannister.
Tywin Lannister, who has a very prominent spot in the film at the first like half and is great. And that's it. Everybody else is expendable. Even Paul McGann, who is the 8th Doctor, BT Dubs LB.
I know who Paul McGann is, Bill.
His major part is cut and put back into the assembly cut, which blows my fucking mind.
I didn't even know he was in that movie.
Because he was all excited to play it, and they said, "Where was your part?" It was cut out because he went to the premiere and he told all his friends about it. Because I watched all the stuff on this film. I love this film, and he's like, "Oh, it got cut." So if you watch the assembly cut, they literally put like 30 to 45 minutes into it or something like that, where there's like an entire plot line that makes more sense and is awesome for McGann's part. So I saw Aliens last. And I thought it was okay. I don't think it's 100%. There's problems with it. Bert, you just saw it. What are your thoughts on Aliens?
I like how you described it as it's more of a blockbuster, but not necessarily a better movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I have to watch them both again, I feel like, but yeah.
Because, Zach, for you, you can agree or disagree on this. Have you seen all the Alien films?
I have. I just haven't seen Aliens in a long time.
All right,
Probably since early undergrad.
When I said because I'm showing Birch Alien slowly, and I showed him Alien, I was like, this in my mind is the masterpiece. You know, Aliens is the blockbuster. Alien 3 is the cult classic in the truest of sense of cult classics.
Accurate.
In the sense that not everybody loves it. A lot of people hate it.
And it is Alien Resurrection.
Alien Resurrection is the classic late 90s revamp of a series.
Do you know why I love Alien Resurrection?
Because Joss Whedon wrote it, and it's basically Firefly Beta.
Also, because
Ron Perlman's in it?
It's the first. Also, because there's the first of the Alien movies that I can remember seeing commercial tie-ins for, which is the Bugles commercial. Does everyone remember the Bugles commercial?
No.
What?
Where the guy is wearing the bugles on his fingers and he encounters the alien in the corridor.
Bugles Alien commercial.
No one remembers that commercial. That is like a classic.
We have imaginations.
And I'm going to say this right now for the viewers out there who say, I'm going to watch the Alien films. Once Alien Resurrection hits about 20 minutes to the end, turn it off. You will say to yourself, I don't see the problem with this movie. It's pretty all right.
This is pretty alright.
And then you
20
think,
minutes.
you think to yourself, I should just keep watching it. It's only 20 minutes. What could go... Oh, dear
Everything.
God. I'm not going to spoil it for Birch because I'm literally going to hand him the controller when I give it to him and be like, you turn it off when the bullshit gets too high. And we don't talk about Prometheus.
Oh, come on.
Prometheus 2 is happening.
Yeah.
I hate everybody.
The sequel to the prequel is happening, Bill. Deal with it.
When my
Hey.
sweet wife turns to me in the middle of the movie theater and goes, really? Nobody cares that this woman who's supposed to be in quarantine's running around the ship? No one at all. Oh, wait. You mean nobody seems to care that this woman who's supposed to be in quarantine, covered in blood and goo, is running around the ship and is talking to an extremely old man who should probably be in quarantine himself? And nobody seems to care. And I go, this movie is shit.
You know what I thought?
man.
Prometheus was perfectly entertaining,
Yes.
if not full of plot holes.
What is entertaining about that film?
It's fun to watch.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
it's
Charlize Theron
has.
has no point in the movie other than getting sexed by Idris Elba, and they don't even show it.
Charlize Theron's in that movie?
And so is Idris Elba. And
Yeah.
she
She's
can't
in
run.
that movie?
She's
Yeah.
in that movie and gets run over by a spaceship because she can't run left or right.
I honestly don't remember who's in that movie besides Fassbender.
And that's that Philgraph right there. I'm done.
I don't remember who played the
guy.
main character.
New me your face.
Birch,
No
take us out of this podcast.
Alright, yo. This has been a time, and I've quite enjoyed it. I'm sure you. I hope you all too. So, how do we want to do this lead into our last thing?
What,
No,
what's
we're just gonna end it.
what
And his name is John C.